What is everybody? It is JG's here. Welcome to another Clash of Clans stream. Today, got a bit of a fun one for you. Today we have Sjana versus Clash of TVM in the WCL Light quarterfinals. Goodness gracious! And then we also have Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma in the NDL Welter regular season. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a ton of fun. We have both wars up on screen at the moment. I'm gonna switch to them shortly. I just want to make sure that I get everything that I need to get out. Okay. Alright, perfect. So we're looking good. We're looking strong. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it here. So we have Sjana against Clash of TVM. They're running out of Kerala Panthers, just because they have their, I'm guessing they have their main clan in the SCCWL. So that'd be like that. What's up, Good Evil? Good to see you. I believe there's a live tag going on. Yeah, there is. Hold on, let's jump into this. So let's see what he's bringing here. Oh, this is Smash. We're going to watch this one in a minute. Sjana picking up another triple at 10v10. So just to note, I believe WCL is dip, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure they can dip. I'm not 100% sure. That's a nice 3-star bite, Sjana there. So we're going to go ahead and watch that back in just a minute. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other war that we have on screen at the moment. We have Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma. So we've got them up over here. They're in the NDL Welter division, so they've done a couple of hits on both sides. We've got a lot of triples on both sides, actually, funny enough. Stats are looking good. Hit rates for 10v10 is about 50%, which is pretty good. I'll give it to him. That's definitely a good number to have. That is for sure. So, hold on one moment. Okay, cool. All right. Nope, we've got a live going in again. Let's go. Oh, don't open clan chat. My bad. Oh, good. It's not even on the right screen. All right, perfect. Let's get into it here. We have Legend from Kerala Panthers or Clash of TVM going in against Gajet from Sjana. He's going to be starting with a Queen Walk over at the right side over here by the Town Hall. Going to jump her in to this Inferno. His King's gone down the left side over here just to kind of clear out all this trash building. Now his healers are under that Inferno, but he's going to be able to get rid of it before they do any real damage, so he's okay. Looking strong. He's got that Lava Hound out of the CC, which seems to be the meta down in pretty much Town Hall 10 through 12. So it's... let's see, he's moving through here. Poison Spell is slowing down that Loon and Lava Hound. Pups are going to pop out, but a lot of them stay outside of the poison range, so he drops a minion for backup. Going to have to Rage again. He might have to burn the ability here. He does. Now his Queen's basically wasting all those ability shots on the pups, and I believe she has to shoot through a wall here because that jump spell is gone. Yeah, that jump spell is... no, it's completely gone. She can't use any more of that jump spell. So he started the Slammer. Down bottom, he's got his Lava Hound with his Loons moving through. Should have mentioned his Queen Charge Lava. Queen's suiciding straight into the King, so she's not going to make it through that, I believe. He got the Loons hasted from the bottom side. He's got a Hound in front of the Slammer there, tanking that air defense. Here comes the second Hound. It's looking strong, but I don't think his Queen got as much as he wanted it to here. See a lot of Loons moving to the outside, but he still has that Slammer, which I'm guessing has a bunch more max level Loons inside of him. But we'll take a look here and see. He's got that Inferno in the back end still up, but he has a heal, so he has a plan for it. He's planning on using that heal for that Inferno. Still has one more haste. Air Sweeper blowing. Man, that Air Sweeper is really messing him up here. That one kind of helped him. Alright, that one helped him a bit. There we go. He's going to heal through the multi. But yeah, no, that Air Sweeper is just going to keep laying into them. They kind of pick off the haste just a little bit. Now they're going to run to the Wizard Tower. Okay, wait, no, he's got a lucky split there. That's good. The Queen's still alive. Okay, so she did survive the Barbarian King. He got the air defense. This is close. Oh, is there enough time? I think he's got it, to be honest. I think he's there. Even though he's got a few defenses left and only a few Loons. Can they reach that inside? I don't think the Queen can reach that inside. So I think this is going to be a time fill. I don't think he has enough time to get through 20% of his fate. Yeah, no, it's going to be a time fill. Good try by Legend there, but it's not going to go through for him. Why does your room look so dark? That is because I have 2 lights out that I can't be bothered to change, as well as, what's the word for it? Oh yeah, it's England, so it's it's dark outside. Yeah, it was a good try, but he didn't get through there. Almost got it done. Alright, so let's go ahead and watch that live replay that we missed. So we missed Mare going in for Sjana getting the triple. So they definitely needed that return there, but they didn't get it. even though they were looking for it. So let's see what he's bringing here. He's bringing a Sui Hog Rider attack. Well, it's more like it's like a P.E.K.K.A. Hogs. Very interesting variation of the Hog attack here. So he's got a lot of P.E.K.K.As on the outside doing a bit of funneling. Using 2 to create that massive funnel to make sure that everything goes exactly where he wants. He's got a damage CC pulled out. It's a witch, baby dragon. No, 2 witches and a baby dragon. Which is not ideal, but that means that he can get through it fairly quickly and the queen won't be stalled. One of the witches doesn't even get in the poison spell, which is not exactly what he wanted. And the king also bounces to the outside. I don't believe his queen... No, his queen did bounce to the outside. Oh, man, does she go back in? I don't think she's going to go back in. That's a shame. He really didn't want that to happen. But yeah, queen is going to walk. She's not going to go back inside. The Wrecker's getting some work in, though. It's getting decently far in the space. Here comes the Rage. He's got wall breakers in there with the bowlers. I see what he was trying to do there. He had the Rage and heal, keeping everything moving. He pretty much cleared a good chunk of this base with just the wall wrecker and the heroes and a couple of spells. So now he's got the Hog Riders moving from the top side Inferno here. They're trying to go straight into it. He has a freeze, so I'm interested to see whether or not he heals or freezes this Inferno. It's looking like he's going to heal through it. Skeleton spells are popping, giant bombs off everywhere. This funnel for these Hog Riders is super tight. There's no outside defenses, nothing that's going to be able to stop him here. But he's got 4 cannons on the back end. That's a lot of point defense and a Tesla farm to deal with. So will his Hogs actually have enough to get through this? I'm not sure if this was a fresh hit or not. It could be, but we'll see. So yeah, Skeleton's moving through. He's going to freeze that Archer Tower, Cannon, and Tesla combo. He's got a lot of Hog Riders left. Yeah, no, this was just a solid hit. Even with his queen bouncing to the outside, he was still able to get enough value with his kill squad, mainly because of the bowlers, and it was mainly the bowlers and those spells and the king, really. They really helped gut through the base. So yeah, that's going to be a solid triple by Sjana there. Fantastic stuff. So ClashOfTVM, we're looking to respond at some point. Now, looking at the scores right now, Sjana, or ClashOfTVM have used over 30 attacks so far. I believe the attack total is wrong. Yeah, that is incorrect. Hold on, let me fix that real quickly. There's a few things I need to change really quickly. So that should not be 60, and this should not be 40. This should be 50. There we go. Perfect. All right. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's switch to the dual screen really quickly. So, honestly, it's of course right now it's looking like it's in ClashOfTVM's favor, but remember, just because they've done more attacks does not mean that they're currently, winning. We still have over 20 hours left in the CWL, or not the CWL, the WCL Light War. So we've got a lot of time. How excited are you about Talent 13? I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna bring some really new stuff to the game. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest, because I don't think the sneak peeks that we've seen is all that's coming in this update. We're having a live stream done on Sunday. I don't know what it is, but it is a live stream that's happening. So I'm really curious to see what exactly that's going to be. I mean, to be honest, I have no clue, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that it's going to be something pretty great. It's going to be pretty cool. So really, really looking forward to it. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and put on let's take a look at some stats really quickly. Let's just run ourselves through, because we are joining basically 12 hours into the NDL war and over 4 hours into the WCL quarterfinals. So let's go ahead and take a look at the WCL quarterfinals right now. So we've got Sjana versus ClashOfTVM in this in this quarterfinals here. So looking at the 10v10 hit rate of Sjana and ClashOfTVM, looks like ClashOfTVM are a bit ahead. However, I believe this needs to be updated. Yeah, there we go. That should help. There we go. That should update some stats a bit. So they are 1 for 4, so they're 25% hit rate in comparison to ClashOfTVM's, what is that? 54.17% hit rate, which is not bad. 11v11 hit rate for them is also solid. Another live go now. Let's see it. We got Gadget going in again for Sjana. Let's see what he can do. He's going to be bringing the Sui Hog raid. He's got 2 golems this time instead. Baby Dragon and a couple of goblins. I'm guessing that Baby Dragon. Yes, there it is. 2 funnel. There comes the golems on the right and left side. Over by this 6 to 9 clock here, so that king's going to beat on that golem a little bit, which is going to distract a few wizards and help take him down, which is fantastic. Here comes the king. Guessing the queen is going to follow shortly after. There she is. Now he's trying to make sure that everything goes exactly into this inferno. That's exactly what he wants here. So the king's going to bounce outside just a little bit due to the enemy king. But it looks like the queen's smooth sailing. She's going to go straight through that wall, especially with those skeletons in the mix, luring her in. Here comes the king. Is he going to go in the wall? No, he's not. He's going to bang the wall. Yeah, he's going to bang the wall. Oh, no, wait. No, there is no wall connection right there. So the king's actually going to go in with the bowlers. Oh, my gosh. The value he's going to get out of this hit. Or out of this kill squad. Here come the hogs from the bottom side, which is a good move, keeping that queen safe so that way she can help cleaning up. I almost lost some hogs on the outside there due to some outer giant bombs, but he actually heals through it. So looking good here. Queen takes down next, but I mean, he's got one Inferno left, but with 2 heal spells, I feel like this is already smashed. Over 2 minutes left. Time is not going to be an issue at all. So yeah, hogs moving through. Last kill that he basically swagged that kill. He didn't need it. Here comes the poison to take down some enemy skellies. King's on the outside cleaning up. See, Queen's beating on a wall as she does. You know, Queen likes to do that. It's just kind of her queeny thing. Hog's moving through to this Inferno. He's just gonna heal through it. Yeah, this is. I believe this is smashed. I don't see anything stopping this raid unless all the spring traps go off right there. But yeah, I believe that's going to be a triple for Sjana at 10v10. Solid stuff. Getting their hit rate up again. That's gonna put them at 2 for 5. Some good stuff. Did he? He must have double tapped it. Yeah, he must have quit out of the raid. He knew he got that triple. So let's see what the AI said he did. How much time did he have left? Over a minute. Smacked the queen ability as well. OP hit. Nice job by Gasher there. Easy stuff. Getting the triple for Sjana. It's gonna put their hit rate up for sure. So let's go ahead and get a look at the dual screen really quickly, and we'll switch over as we need to. Morning, Holy. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I am not feeling the greatest this morning, but the show must go on. We must stream anyways, because we got some awesome wars in store. Funny enough, I was actually only supposed to stream the Sjana versus ClashOfTVM war, which is the WCL quarterfinal, but I got invited by Specky to stream his clan Perfect Wars in the NDL Welter division, and I was like, okay, I gotta hop on that as well. Smashed, absolutely smashed it up. That was an excellent kill squad hogs there. I've seen a lot more kill squad hogs than I have queen charge hogs at Town Hall 10. And I think that's just because the value that you can get out of your kill squad in comparison to a queen walk, not to mention the time, it's a huge difference. It's a really big difference. Specky OP, Specky is OP, 100%. Alright, let me go ahead and pull up some stuff really quickly. I need to fix a few things. Well, not really fix, but just change something. Notice how we have that, we have the view counter up there. We do not have one for YouTube, and that's mainly because I don't typically live stream on YouTube. This is one of the first times I'm streaming on YouTube in a very long time. Main reason I am opting for a stream on YouTube is so that way I can archive this afterwards so players can watch their hits back, and you can listen to my garbage commentary once again. Alright, let's see if I can fix some things going on here. Okay, so first off, this needs to get put over there a bit. Queen charge is risky because the time. Exactly. Like Good Evil said there, again, I think it's just the value that you get out of a kill squad in comparison to the queen charge, especially when you're looking at the amount of time you spend on it. It's just so much more comfortable almost. Okay, let's see if this works for me. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I do want to have at least both up. Just because, I mean, you know, we're live on both, might as well. Okay. And... okay. There we go. Look at that. Boom, we're set. We are looking solid. Alright. Am I lagging or is that just me? Probably just me because I'm streaming. Looks like I'm okay. Yeah. Internet is doing a big tank, maybe? Question mark? No, it looks okay. Alright. So let's show a hit from Perfect Wars here. Let's see, what was the latest trip? Oh my goodness, they've gone on a rampage. Let's watch Perfect here getting it done at 10v10. Let's bring in some dragons, just straight dragons. Very interesting stuff. I apologize if this screen isn't as fluent as the other one. The other one is a direct connection. However, this is a network connection. He's going to zap Earthquake those 2 air defenses. 2 air defenses completely out of the way for the rest of this raid, and I guess he's going to Sui into that one. Make the most sense. Here comes a baby dragon from the top side. Let's see what he's doing here. So he's going to start with some 2 Coco Loons in the front. 3 Coco Loons. So he's got 1 to take down the Seeking Air Mine and 2 to grab that Archer Tower. That's exactly what he wanted there. Getting some free value there so that way his baby dragon can run around. Is that a Ground Expo? That is a Ground Expo. Okay. I mean, I guess Ground Expos are now a little bit in the meta because they can reach further, but didn't expect to see it at Town Hall 10. So here comes the Queen. Here she is on the 6 o'clock side, and she's going to actually Sui into that air defense, take it down. That leaves only 1 air defense for the dragons, and I can already see the path being formed for these dragons as this raid continues. King on the bottom side doing a bit of funneling, helping out. Mainly that's what you see the King do most of the time, is really just create that funnel and help those troops move through. He's got a Hound in the CC, so he wants this Queen to die before that Hound gets to her. It does, and now he needs to lure that Hound across the map. He's got the Barbarian King doing that for him. I don't think he anticipated for that Hound. So he's going to have to drop the dragons, and the Hound's going to sit in the middle of the base. So they're going to have to encounter it at some point. Here we go. Seeking Air Mine is going to take down a dragon. That's not what he wanted. That baby dragon actually soaked up too. Freezes the air defense very early there. I don't exactly get the plan, but froze it. Didn't get a couple of early shots off on that Loon, so he was able to run through. Here comes the Slammer from the bottom side. So he's got those dragons moving up top, and they kind of notice this funnel that they've got going. They're just going to walk all the way around this, or walk. They're going to fly all the way around this way, so they're going to all travel together. So under Rage, super strong, but he's got no more spells and over 40% of this base left. I'm interested to see how he does this here. Looking solid. A lot of those dragons veering off to try and take down those lava pups. Here come the Loons out of the CC. They're not going to go for what he wanted there, which is that Inferno. However, the dragons will grab it. Now they're just moving through, and the only defense that can really do some solid damage, or the only 2 defenses left, is this Tesla and Expo, and I think there's just too many dragons that they just overwhelm this base. He's got those dragons tanking for the Loons slightly, but they're going to start taking some damage as they fly into this Expo here. But I think even these Loons are just enough to get through these things, unless that Wizard Tower starts shredding into them, which it does, but it's not doing enough damage, and it just smashes all the defenses. That is the first time I've seen an effective, nothing but just drags at Town Hall 10 executed well. I think that one went exactly how he wanted to. I don't think there were any mistakes in, or not mistakes in the plan, but I don't think there were any mistakes in the execution. It was a solid hit. Well done to Perfect Guy from Perfect Wars. Got a live going in. Let's see who's going in. We've got Gladiator going in for Perfect Wars. He's going to be bringing a Town Hall 10 Bat Drag. You'll love to see it. There was one mistake, was there? What was that one mistake? Please let me know. I would love to get educated with you guys, because obviously we have some top war clans that we're looking into here, so obviously I wouldn't be surprised if they knew a lot more than I did. So he's starting with a Wizard down by 6 o'clock with a P.E.K.K.A. moving in to start creating this funnel here. Not sure if he wanted that P.E.K.K.A. to go up there, but it's going to with the King. Here comes the Queen from the opposite side. He's got both those shiny hero skins. Get that P.E.K.K.A. King and what is that, the Autumn Queen? Yeah. Now he got that P.E.K.K.A. moving on the left side. What is this P.E.K.K.A. doing? Okay, that P.E.K.K.A. was just dealing with some weird stuff. He's going to freeze that Inferno, drop the wall breakers. He's going to get it. He wants to get that Inferno with this Sui here. And it's looking like he's going to get it, as well as an air defense. Here comes the Hound CC. Inevitable at Town Hall 10, to be honest. It's in the meta. King is not going to get distracted by it, but will he actually get this? I don't know if he'll get this Inferno. It's not looking like he's going to, because this Queen's going to be distracted on all of those pups. So she's going to go down. Yeah, he's not going to get that Inferno. That's what he wanted. It's not going to happen for him. So now that Inferno is going to be laying into his dragons here. He's got one dragon on the bottom side that's going to go down fairly quickly due to those 2 Teslas, which is not exactly ideal. This is definitely a rough start, but let's see if we can pull it back. He's got a weak funnel on the right side, or the left side rather, with his dragons, so they're going to start peeling away from the center of the base. That air sweeper is going to be laying into the dragons as well, pushing them backwards, which is not what he wants. Now he's got the Slammer from the 9 o'clock side. Here come the Bats on this Wizard Tower. He didn't freeze the Wizard Tower. Oh no. He froze the air defense, but not the Wizard Tower. That, you hate to see it. Oh no. He should have lured that Hound away. Correct. That is true. I think a Hound lure off to the side would have helped him out, but I don't know if he anticipated that Hound CC, to be honest. Yeah, so this is looking like a defense. There's over 3 Expos left. Inferno Tower's still alive. These balloons will not be enough to get through it. As well as with that air sweep. Yeah, no, this is going to be a defense. Nice try by Gladiator, but it's not going to go through for them there. I think that multi not going down in the beginning is really what messed up his raid here, because that multi was just kind of laying into the dragons, as well as obviously the mistake with the bats. He didn't freeze that wizard tower, as well as I think he was a bit too early with it, since this Inferno could still reach all of those bats. So yeah, nice try here. Definitely some tweaks to the execution and plan, I believe, and they will pick up this triple for sure. So let's go and hop out of that and get back to the dual screen. Again, I apologize if the Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma lags a bit. It's prone to doing that, especially with Air Server. It's not the most reliable connection, as you can see here. So I just I have to work with it. But we've got the first war that I'm supposed to stream, which is the quarterfinals, up on the screen right here. And this war takes precedent over the NDL war, just mainly because this is the one that I was originally going to stream. The NDL is just a slight addition that we've got going into this here, which is always great. It's always fun. Okay, let me go ahead and make a few changes here. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and put on, let's see, none of the clans have done a 12v12 yet. To be fair, there are only 3 12s in this war. So let's see. Let's watch a 11v11 from Hitman. Also, if any of you want to see a specific attack on a specific number, please let me know, and I will put that attack on for you, just as we're waiting for lives to come in. So he's starting, let's see what he's bringing here. He's bringing a bit of a P.E.K.K.A. smash. So he's got an E-Dragon with the king down bottom. That was a nice use of that E-Dragon. Not much that can really hurt it, and it's going to be able to create that entire funnel on the bottom side. Here come the P.E.K.K.A.s from the top. I can see the path that he wants to go with here, with his P.E.K.K.A. or not his P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, with his P.E.K.K.A. smash. Here comes the king moving through. He's going to pop that. Or no, the ability's been popped. Getting some late on everything. Here come the jump spells. Get all these troops in. Nowhere else they can go but the middle of the base here. P.E.K.K.A.'s going to go through. Looks like it's a damage CC. He's got that baby dragon, ice golem with those archers. That's more of an expensive CC, to be honest. E-Dragon got a lot of value down bottom. That minion's still going. It's going to eventually go down. He's got that warning ability that he just used just a second ago. He's got that king still off. It looks like it was slowing down here. Let's see what turn this around for him. Although his bowler stayed alive and inside of the rage. They're going to take down all of these air defenses. Yeah, this base is smashed. The only thing left, really, is the Town Hall, the Inferno Tower, but he still has the Queen ability. Slammer has not even taken a shot. He's got that P.E.K.K.A. on the outside as well, but that's going to go down fairly quickly there due to all that DPS. And now everything's starting to move to the left side here. Will that Slammer actually be able to get into this Inferno and take it down? I don't believe so. No, but it does open up the entire wall for the Queen to kind of rush in and take it down. Here comes the haste for the Loons. They're going to actually take down this Inferno themselves. No, actually, no. He does have to use the Queen, but he actually freezes the Inferno, which is a smart play, so his Loons start staying alive just a little bit longer, so they actually peel in and nab this Expo. Good stuff there, but he still has 3 Teslas on the back end. Let's see how he does it. Rorak, what a legend. With the host of 20 viewers. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope your stream was well, Rorak. I saw you were streaming some CWL Invite Finals. How's that one looking? Is my boys at GS getting it done? Yeah, so he smashed this one up. Good stuff. You know, maybe I should apply to GS and be like streaming from the winning side, and maybe they'll let me in and let me stream their war. Maybe that'll do it. maybe then they'll let me in. I'm not gonna lie, I cracked up laughing. I mean, are they wrong though? That's the question. That's a nice triple there by Hitman, getting it done for ClashOfTVM. So ClashOfTVM have had a strong start here at over 63 stars. Let's see, have they cleared the 10s yet? I don't believe, no, they still have a few 10v10s left. They've got about 5 left. But it's looking good for them here. Let's take a look at the lineups here. So we're going to start with the Sjana lineup. So we have Rampage, Dragon, Pack, Rampage 3. I had to say the war is going 10s and 11s. Hit rates is pretty low. Hard to say how the war is going. 10s and 11s, hit rate pretty low. I got you. Really? Dang. Some OP defenses over on the GS and Buy Forever side. Good stuff. You love to see the defenses, man. In my opinion, I think defending is more important than attacking, because with defending, you have so much time to like test and try things out, whereas attacking, it's like 3 minutes, all the action's going on. So you have a bit more of an advantage. You got Skywalker. We'll kind of slowly go through here. Got Savage Bob, Rock Steady, Steady Already, Nobody, Stefan, Zero, Mare, Nemesis, Misty. Isn't that Misty? Better than Bum. We got Kind Bob on set. Kind Bob again. The Jip. Ida, Gaj, and Full Moon. Over here on the Clash of TVM side. Anyways, have a good stream. Heading off. No worries. Have a good one, man. Thank you so much for the host. Much appreciated. Let's see. Let's see if I recognize any names here. Sapphire Xavier, Soul Mortal. Hitman. We just saw his hit just a second ago. We have Deadshot. Anish. I can imagine we have some people running multiple accounts. We have TV. Edward. Desperado. My age is 1947. Abraham. Stafik. Karuvi. Name I can't pronounce. Show and Legend. US. And Shabeb. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm gonna call him Shabeb from now on. Alright, let's take a look here. At the Perfect Wars side of things. So we have Frey, Proc Hendry. Frey Trice. Lord of the Ham, not so perfect. We have a live. Never mind. We'll worry about the lineups later. Oh goodness. How bad is the screen? Jeez. Okay, well anyways. I don't know if... Damn, this screen is really not doing it for me. But we'll run with it. We'll see what we can do. Himac30, thanks so much for the follow. Much appreciated. So he's starting with a queen. He's got a queen charge into a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, it looks like. So he's starting with his queen down bottom to start a funnel. And goodness, this screen is not doing it for me. I apologize, but we're going to go ahead and watch this attack anyways and get that through. I'll see if I can fix this in just a moment. Here comes the Grand Warden down. Here come the bowlers. Queen's taking a lot of damage, so he's going to have to either phase or rage. He's going to phase, just so that way he can run through, and he needs those healers to connect up with the rest of his army. They're getting picked off right now, and this Queen, she's not going where he wanted her to. Those healers staying away from those bowlers is going to be a big problem going into this attack here. Okay, Queen is going to start peeling inside here, which is perfect. That's exactly what he wanted. Kokoloon's still alive in the middle. He's going to actually use that Warden Eternal Tome to keep it moving to see if he can grab some Seeking Air Mines that will potentially take down the healers. So Queen's moving through. It's looking strong. He's getting a lot of value out of this initial push here. He's going to grab the Queen. He's going to get this Expo, both Expos actually. See, Queen bounces to the outside, which is not what he wanted. He wanted her to stay in the middle with his main army where she can reach more things. Where are these bats going? Oh my goodness, there's nothing for these bats. There's nothing to stop these bats. Let's see. Wizard Tower is distracted. Did it get a shot up on the bats? I don't think it did. I think it almost did. Okay, let's see. He's going to have to freeze this pinpoint accuracy. He does. Doesn't do anything. I think he's got this. Oh, the bats, they peel away from the Wizard Tower. That's not what he wanted, but I don't think it's going to matter at this point. I think with only one Wizard Tower and the Warden left alive, it's going to be a triple for Perfect Wars. Amazing attack by OP Time Fails. Well done, Perfect Wars. Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can get this screen fixed. I'm not exactly sure why it's all of a sudden become this laggy for me. We'll find out. Let's see if we can figure this out here. Clash with Brett, easy. Yeah, easy hit there. Well done. Great plan, great execution. Okay. Now let me see if I can make a few changes to this thing. Okay. Solid hits there. That's a triple all day. Well done. It's gonna bump their 11v11 hit rate to 2 out of 5. OP stuff there from Perfect Wars. Nice job by OP Time Failed. Alright. Let's see if I can change some settings. Okay. Okay, let's switch over to this one. See, here's the thing. This is the one that's the Elgato. Crystal smooth. It's beautiful. And then the air server one is just not cooperating with it. See, the only issue is it dips whenever my internet connection dips, which is a shame, but that's where I'm at. And because I share a house with 7 other people, we might be out of luck. Let's see if I can... Alright. Oh, we've got a live going in. Alright, we'll fix this in a minute. Let's go ahead and watch this hit here. We have SJ from Sjana going in with a Queen Charge Lalo, it looks like. He's got 11 minions. Would you call it a lava loon then? Let's see. Those bats. Yeah, I know. They literally just yeeted themselves away from that wizard tower. So let's see what he's doing here. He's got that king on the bottom side to do some funneling to force the queen into this base. I like this plan a lot. That queen is going to go nowhere but straight down that corridor right there. She's going to actually be able to hit this Inferno, funny enough. And he's got that CC coming out, but under Rage, it's not going to do a whole lot. The witches are going to walk themselves straight into the poison, like the morons they are. Let's see. He's got the air defense down. So that air bomb is took a bit of health off the healers, but I think he's okay. He doesn't have a free spell, so I'm guessing he's planning on phasing through this queen, because once it gets up to her, that's going to be way too much DPS for his queen to handle, especially with the air sweeper blowing on his healers. So here comes the queen. He is going to rage through it. Is he going to pop her ability? He's going to have to. There it is. He pops her ability. He's going to take her down, moving through to the Expo, and he's going to start the Lalo over here. You can kind of notice the Lalo pathing forming. He's planning on this queen to get 2 Infernos. That's what he wants here. So here comes the Lava Hound early. It's going to die pretty early off there due to that Seeking Air Mine. Queen is stuck on a storage. He needs her to move up to take down this Inferno. I don't know if that was the plan, but he's really getting through here on this, to be honest. It's looking good. The Inferno is going to start firing on these loons. Here comes the queen. She's stepping up. Will she be able to nab this Inferno? It's looking so strong right now. Here comes all of the loons going straight into that Inferno. He's going to haste them on the backside there to make sure that they're forced into that Inferno. Here comes the heal. Here comes the... Yeah, this is smashed. There's no way. You cannot tell me he does not get this from how many loons are still alive. That is an OP... Oh, no. Look what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. He's got that Troll Tesla on the backside. He's going to drop a loon. Will he take it down? He does. He's got it. It was all part of the plan. All part of the plan there. Excellent hit there by SJ. Getting it done for Sjana. That's going to put them at... What is that? 3 for 6? No, yeah, 3 for 6. That's pretty solid, to be perfectly honest. Well done to them. Getting it done at 10v10. See if I can make sure that things are updated. They don't seem to auto-update for me, so I kind of have to do it myself. Nice swag, heal, and rage. I know, he didn't even need it. So OP hit there, getting it done. Good stuff. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can fix the... I believe it's fine now. Alright. Good stuff there. Getting that hit in. Beautiful hit. Well done. It looks like they're working their way up, I would assume. Oh, nope. So they have a few hits that did not go through for them here. I'm not going to watch any of them. We're not going to watch any fails. Let's see. What's a side we haven't shown? You know what? We haven't shown the CSV Gamma hit yet. Oh my gosh, they hit a 12v12. Okay, I gotta show off this 12v12. So let's see what they did here. This is by Marco. He's getting that 12v12 in for CSV Gamma, which is not good for Perfect Warriors, but let's see how they can recover from it. Will this air server like work for me? RIP. Okay, hold on. You know, this is a shame, really. Well, my internet was a bit stronger. So he's got that E-Dragon to start on the bottom, getting some chain value in. Decent stuff there, moving through. He's got a wizard with the queen. That E-Dragon got a lot of chain value there, because it's basically untouched on the outside. Let's see if it's going to keep... Is it going to keep value for me? Yeah, ouch. Okay. We'll speed through. We'll 4 times it, just to kind of get through this raid. Starting with the queen charge down bottom. E-Dragon got a lot of value there. See, he's got that queen charge miner. He's planning on that queen taking down that town hall. Exactly. There are times where it's fine, and then it just kind of dies on him. Here comes the slammer from the back end. I'm guessing he's got either hogs or more miners in there. I guess hogs. Not more miners. They're just tearing through the space. Queen stays alive, which is a big factor here. Still has the ability. OP hit by Marco here, getting it done for CSV Gamma. I mean, doesn't get better than that. Doesn't get better than that. Nice triple there. I did want to check that out because I mean when they have a 12v12 going like that, come on. You got to take advantage of it and check it out. Let's get back to the dual screen here, and we'll wait for another live to pop. It's actually a lot more action than I had anticipated. I was guessing just because this was the middle of the war, we wouldn't see a whole lot going on. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Now, my big question to everyone out there is, when Town Hall 13 drops, are we going to see some people running a wide variety of breakdowns? For instance, Town Hall 13 through 10? Or are we going to see people drop the 10s out and just run Town Hall 13 through 11? Let's see. Show the 11v11 on 13 in the NDL war. Okay. Which side? I'm guessing on... Okay, well, I can't be on that side, so let's see this side. We got... Not So Perfect going in on RZ. We might have actually watched this. I apologize if it's not the cleanest thing. Yeah, I think we watched this hit live. Oh no, maybe not. So let's see what he does here. Queen walk down on the bottom side, 6 o'clock. Pretty safe. Here come 3 loons and a baby dragon to take down that archer tower there. Was that 3? Yeah, it was 3. No, it was only 2. Nice job. Here comes the king on the left side there to create a wider funnel as well. He wants that queen to go exactly where he wants her to, which is left. Here comes the king on the outside. Here are the bowlers. See how this funneling works out for him. He doesn't have any slammer, or he doesn't have a wall wrecker to break through, so he's going to be using these jump spells. Here comes the first jump spell. Everything's going to move in nicely. Here comes a rage. Speed everything through and up the damage. Bowlers might walk on him here if he's not careful. They don't. Pops that early warden ability to keep them safe from that multi-target inferno, as well as the eagle blast. Good stuff there. He's healing through the CC and raging again. Very, very... Man, he's using these spells fairly early in the raid. Both Inferno Towers still alive. I don't know if he has a plan for this one, but we'll see what happens. I mean, he does get the triple, so... Here comes the Slammer from the right side over here with a couple of loons on the back end. Queen's going to be able to snipe that Inferno. Awesome stuff there. More loons pop out of that Slammer. Let's see, does he have a haste? He does. He's going to freeze that OP freeze right there. That was a solid freeze. He's going to be able to freeze the Inferno, and Wizard Tower going to haste these loons through. Not even worried about the loons on the outside with the Wizard Tower. And the Queen's moving through. Still has her ability. It's got a bit close because all the bowlers went down, but I think... No, I didn't get a bit close. I think at this point, you would know, yeah, I got this triple. He's got a bunch of Pegas still alive. Queen ability still in hand. Clean up on the outside. Beautiful hit here, done by Perfect Wars. Good stuff. Well done. Was this your hit, Brett? Was this you doing some damage? I apologize that it's on the most laggy screen, laggy and unbearable screen ever. And see, then it does that. Now it's fine. It was? Well, nice hit, man. Good stuff. Yeah, that's the biggest reason why I switched over to the Elgato, to be honest, because I used to use Air Server all the time for all my streams. And then, all of a sudden, when I moved here, about a year and a half ago, things just did not work out for me because the internet was not as strong. But see, now it's fine. Like, see, it just does this, like, fluctuation where it just isn't consistent. So, yeah, anyways, he's going to get through there, take down that Town Hall. Nice triple there. Easy stuff. Alright. So let's go back over to the dual screen. OP time fails and not so perfect are both me. Really? Nice. So how did they do this war so far? Not so perfect, triple. And then OP time fails. 94 and a triple. That's not bad, man. That's a decent hit rate. Good stuff. So it looks like these wars, I mean the Perfect Wars in CSV Gamma, when looking into the more in-depth stats here, it's fairly close. The hit rates could not be more similar other than the 11v11 hit rate from CSV Gamma, which is lacking just a tad bit. They're 0 for 4 at the moment, but they do have a chance to pull it around and make it a bit higher. That is for sure. But their 10v10 hit rate is almost identical right now, which is crazy. So, yeah, very, very interesting stuff. Very interesting. So we'll go ahead and see what these guys can do here. So, biggest thing, another question I want to ask, is what do you guys think is going to be in tomorrow's live stream, in the Sunday stream? Because tomorrow they will be announcing it's a Town Hall 13 update stream. Now, I don't know what that means, to be perfectly honest. I don't know exactly what that means. But I'm guessing it has something to do with maybe releasing a new game mode or something like that. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say because it seems like with the heroes that we got and the new scatter shot and all that stuff, I feel like that's not all of it. Because none of it's really wowed me out of my chair, if you know what I mean. Like, nothing has like been like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. You know, it's just a lot of new content, which I love to see, and it's awesome. But it's not like mind-blowing stuff. It's not game-changing, basically. Maybe that new hero is, but you know. See, what's up, bad boy? Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, personally, I think we'll see some kind of new game mode maybe, or some new stuff. I don't think the new levels and defenses are exactly what we're going to see. As well as I'm excited to see what exactly this Town Hall, let me go ahead and fix this really quickly. It's bothering me. I don't exactly know what this update stream is going to do. Maybe they'll have some of the pro players go head to head with Town Hall 13 attacking each other. I'd like to see that, to be honest. To see, like, give pro players the dev build with all the max stuff and the new things, and just let them go at it. Let's just let them war. Like, please, that would be so great. Like, see them base build, do a friendly, you know, just like see how they use these new troops and these new heroes, or the new troop rather, and the new siege. I'm personally, I think what the most interesting aspect of this update is going to be how the defense meta changes. Because obviously we're seeing a lot of new levels to defenses as well as troops, but we're also seeing 2 new defenses, you know, the scatter shot, as well as the new hero. A lot of people, I was talking about this with the King Jeffrey guys over in the Discord, but a lot of us were concerned about how the new hero would be on defense, whether or not it would slow down Town Hall 13 hit rates a lot, mainly because essentially the Royal Champion acts almost like another queen, which I didn't really think about it in the beginning when I saw it launch, but now that I kind of further think about it, it's true. It literally is basically just another queen, which is, I mean, it doesn't do as much damage, of course, but at the same time, you know, it's a bit mad, a bit crazy. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to getting her and maxing her out ASAP. That's what I'm looking to do. Obviously, I don't think I'll go very far since both my my Town Hall 12 has, you know, not the overwhelming magic items that some of these guys have with like 30 hero books. Like, I just didn't buy the packs. I didn't want to spend that money. I'm good. But yeah, let's go ahead and put on a replay here. I'm gonna put one on from. Let's watch one from here. Let's see, anyone got a triple? Soul got a 6-pack, but both were not fresh. We want fresh triples. This is fresh. I'm guessing this is a fresh. Rampage. Let's take a look. Unless we already watched this one. We have an 11v11 going in. This was a... Yeah, we did watch this one, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. We just watched this one earlier. Okay. I'll hop out of that one. I'll put on another one. Let's see. Have they done any 12v12s? No. No 12v12s in yet. Oh no, this wasn't Rampage going in, this was Hitman hitting Rampage. Never mind then. Alright, so now we got Soul going in for ClashOfTVM. ClashOfTVM have had a strong start. To be fair, their war did start... when did it start? I want to say it was midday in India when it started, so they had a lot of time to kind of go through. I believe ClashOfTVM are based in India. So, their 10v10 hit rate looking strong. Over 50... A little over 50% there. Let's see what he's bringing. He's got a YOLO-tron. You'll love to see it. Okay, that's another thing that I do want to note. Is the variety we're seeing at Town Hall 10, Town Hall 10, 11, and 12, right now is perfect. So I'm honestly a little worried to see how this new update shakes things around with the Yeti. I don't think the Yeti's gonna be that crazy impactful against some of these clans. I don't think the meta's gonna greatly change. It might though. There's a potential that it could, which would not be the best. Let's see. Electron into miners. Interesting hit here. See. Lavahound CC. This might not have been a fresh hit here, but we'll go and watch it anyways. Just keep a replay on. See if I can just... There we go. Alright. But yeah, another thing I do want to mention, as we have this replay on, I'll switch over back in just a second. We do have some WCL Elite quarterfinals going on tomorrow night at about 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. GMT. That's going to be a ton of fun. Hope to see you guys there as well. We're going to be streaming Balkan Legends versus Top of Sri Lanka. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Looking forward to it a bunch. So it would be awesome if you guys could join me for that one as well. We're going to see some top level Town Hall, I believe. 10 through 12 actually. Alright. Let's see. That's my... Okay. Now it's posting that? Cool. I have applets installed on my Discord server, but man, they are slow. They're so slow. Let's see. Yeah, Loon's going through. He's going to crush this. Easy stuff. Nicely done. That was a solid hit there. I'm guessing this was already hit before, so we knew there was a hound in there. So just completely ignored it, which is perfect. That's exactly... That basically made the CC nothing in that entire raid. So good stuff there. Getting it done. So let's go ahead and see exactly where we're at here. So let me just... Again, they don't update on their own, which is kind of a shame, but... They used to, but Now apparently I have to. I mean, I don't have to do much. I just have to click a button. But but yeah. So we got Sjana at 8 out of 60 attacks only. So they're at a bit of a slow start right now, but there is over 20 hours left in the war, so there's definitely no rush either. With both, I believe both of these wars are NDL format, which are just is basically no dip. So 12s have to hit 12s, 11s have to hit 11s, etc. You know how that works. So essentially over here on the NDL side, let me just see if I can clarify that really quickly. Let's take a look. I just want some clarification, just to make sure that I'm advertising the wars correctly. Because if this is a dip format, we're not going to see any 11v11s going. But because we have seen a few, I have reason to believe that this is a no dip format. Mainly because in wars where you don't see any, in wars where you see dipping involved, which for the people that don't know what dipping is when you take a higher town hall and hit a lower town hall to basically clean it up. If it's only been 2 starters, taking a couple of defenses, just to make sure that you're getting the maximum stars possible. Because why go for an 11v11 and get 2 stars, 2 extra stars, when you can go for an 11v10 and still get 2 extra stars? It just makes more sense to go for the dip because it's a safer bet in terms of getting more stars for your clan. So the dip format is not the best because I don't think it shows the overall skill level of the clan. I think the no dip formats are the way moving forward, especially with Town Hall 13 coming out. Because when we see Town Hall 13 v11 wars, which it's going to be inevitable, Town Hall 10 will slowly get pushed out of the competitive scene. It's not going to happen instantly because Town Hall 10 still takes such a long time to get to that level. But we will start seeing Town Hall 11 v13 only in a lot of CWL, NDL, WCL wars. Now, there is an exception. We still have NDL Featherweight, which is fantastic. It's just an all Town Hall 9 CWL, so just a bunch of Town Hall 9s going at it, which I think is great. That's super fun. I don't know if we'll see something similar for Town Hall 10, or if Flyweight will move from Town Hall 9 to Town Hall 10. It'll definitely be interesting to see how a new release of a Town Hall, because it's been over a year. When was Town Hall 12 released? Hold on. Wasn't it? It was June 2018. I believe it was June 2018, if I'm correct. What's up, Prodigy? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Got a live going in. We've got SJ going in again on Edward. This is not a fresh hit, but he's going to be going in for a cleanup here. He's bringing the Queen Charge. This might be a Queen Walk here. He's bringing the Queen Walk Lalo. Got only 1 Lava Hound, but that's Slammer to help with a bit of tanking. He's got 4 air defenses on this side. So I'm interested to see what he does here with his Queen Walk. He does have a jump, so he's planning on jumping her in to the space here. Here comes a wall breaker. Please stop looking down. See, so here comes a wall break. Going to break open this wall with the Inferno. Beautiful stuff there. He's dropping that King now to make a bit of a funnel to force the Queen into this base here. Now, whether or not she's going to take this funnel is a good question. No, she's going to go straight into that base. They're going to go for that Elixir storage. And then the Inferno, going to take those down. Here comes the King from the bottom side as well. He's going to run through, do a bit of funneling. Is he beating on a wall? No, he's not. He's just taking down a couple of skeletons. But yeah, he's going to be able to get those Teslas down. He knows exactly where those Teslas are, which they should be over here. Yeah, there they are. There's another one. Here comes the Queen moving through. She's doing exactly what he needs her to do. So I'm guessing he's going to jump her in soon. And I guess he just really wants to clear this entire side of the base without the air defenses. Get a lot of value here. Grab the Queen. Hopefully grab these Wizard Towers as well. So that way his troops don't get hit on the back end, which would be an absolute shame. Queen gets frozen by that enemy Ice Golem, but the Loons are going to go down. Very interesting approach there with the Ice Golem CC. Let's see, so now he's going to jump her in. He's going to have to Rage again. Let's see, he might be able to get away with just a Rage here. He does, but now he's got 2 Expos firing onto the Queen here, so he's going to have to pop the ability at some point. There it is. He's going to pop the ability, send the Stone Slammer in from the bottom here. Queen's going to waste a lot of her ability shots on those skeletons there. I don't know if he's planning on using another Rage for the Queen to keep her alive. It would make the most sense because of the amount of value he could get from using that Rage. He could get both of those Expos. There's the Rage. It goes in. He's used 3 Rages on this Queen Charge. Oh my goodness, man. He still has all 4 air defenses left, but other than that, there's hardly anything else left in the base. He's cleared over 50% of the base with just the Queen. Now that air defense is picking off those healers, and they're going to stay in range for a decent bit of time. But now he's got those loons moving through with the slammer in front. That Lava Hound is gone. It's nowhere to be seen. Those loons moving into that multi-target Inferno, but everyone's bouncing away from it. Can his queen take it down? She's going to be distracted by those skeletons. That Inferno is so low on health. That is crazy. Okay, she's eventually going to pick it off. Let's see. He's just got that Expo and air defense in the middle. There's way too many loons for him to have any worries here. Queen's going to get taken down by the enemy king. I believe he's got this one. I don't think there's any other way he could fail this. I think he's got enough time. We'll see how things move. It's going to be close, like really close. But I think he's got enough here to get this done. Goodness. That was a OP queen charge from SJ over here. Man, he really went in and took down pretty much half the base with just his queen charge. So definitely using those 3 rage spells was a solid investment. Got a bit scary there near the end when the queen didn't take down that multi right away. But eventually he was able to get in and get the triple for Sjana. Well done. Man, Sjana's 10s have been popping off since the stream has started. That's going to put them at 4 out of 7, which is fantastic. That's definitely a solid start there for their 10s. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. So right now we're looking at back-to-back triples from SJ. I believe both were not fresh. Let's see. So SJ hit... Who was SJ's first hit? It was their number 30. So how many defenses did their number 30 hit? No, it was a fresh hit. Fresh hit by SJ, getting that one done. And let's see, did he get 2 fresh hits? No, I believe it was yeah, no. He got 1 fresh hit and then 1 cleanup. So well done to SJ there, getting it done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and look at the Town Hall 12 release patch notes. When was this posted? June 8th, 2018. So yeah, so it's been over a year since we saw Town Hall 12, which, okay, it's a bit crazy, but literally the gap between Town Hall 12 and 13 is the shortest gap we have seen between Town Halls. Which, if that doesn't tell you there have been some changes in the Supercell development team in terms of like how they get stuff done, I don't know what does. Because that is a lot of content they have made in such a short amount of time. Which is fantastic. You'd love to see that. Okay, honestly, I have another question for everyone. What do you think is going to be the most overpowered bit of this update? So when I say that, what do you think is going to be the most utilized? Do you think the Siege barracks is going to be broken? Do you think the new hero is going to be broken? Do you think anything is going to be broken when this update goes live? Personally, I just believe the new hero is going to be a little bit broken. Just a little bit. But then again, I haven't seen it hit by an actual, or I haven't seen it hit an actual Town Hall 12 or 13 base. So let's see, we have I'm gonna call you Erden going in for CSV Gamma on Luma of Perfect Warriors. He's gonna be bringing a Kill Squad Hogs at Town Hall 10. Personally, one of my favorite attack strategies at Town Hall 10. Let's see, so he's starting with the golems on the left and right side. They're going to be taking some huge damage. Doesn't even have a max king yet, but he's still in this war. He's still powering through here. Let's see what he can do. So that slammer's going to, or that wrecker's going to break through that wall, get his queen exactly where he needs her to. So he's got those bowlers in the CC, so he's planning on raging and healing them through these defenses here. So he wants to try and grab that Inferno, but will his queen bounce outside? No, she moves in because of that enemy queen, which is perfect. Oh no, we got some Valks out of the CC. We don't have any bowlers. The queen, she bounces away from that multi. He wanted her to try and go in there and break that multi down. Let's see, is she going to path back around? No, ignoring the multi, but that's fine. He's just going to heal through it. He still has 4 heal spells for this rate. He's got so many hogs, as well as 4 heal spells. Let's see, so he's going to use the next one on that wizard tower. Lava Hound from the CC pops. Will the queen take down this Lava Hound? That is a good question. If this queen takes down the Lava Hound, I think it's going to be over for the hogs, because I don't think he has anything to be able to shoot them. Queen is going to go down. That is perfect. That's exactly what he needed. So here come the hogs going to this back-end multi. He has to be patient with the heal. Let's see. Here comes the heal down. Going to heal over that giant bomb as well as the multi-inferno. Some hogs path towards the middle. I think he's got this one here. He has enough time. He has a poison. Let's see what he's doing here. I dropped that poison to slow down that hound, to be honest. But yeah, no, he's going to get this one. That is going to be a triple for CSV Gamma at 10v10. That was a solid hit there. Well done. Good stuff. Well done to Erden over there. Stuff. T-Stanks. He's ready with a party of 6. That's awesome. We'll go ahead and give them a minute to hop in here. and then I'll let them know. I don't believe I've heard of you, T-Stank. Well, hold on. I would guess so. Well, thank you so much for the raid. It is much appreciated. Alpha Ravenwolf, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. All right, let's go ahead and hop out of this one here. Okay, let's move over to... We'll go to the dual screen. Sunscar, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, again, T-Stanks, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into these wars here. Let's see. We'll give him a minute. We'll see if someone else wants to go in live. We've seen a bunch of live triples since the start of this war. Goodness, both these clans are popping off today, which I love to see. You love to see it. It's the best. Alright, let's go and see what we're going with here. Alright, let's see if we can put on a replay. We've shown a bit of Sjana's side. Let's see. Do we have a Sjana 10v10? We do. I want a fresh 10v10. Okay, here's a fresh 10v10. I think we watched this one. Did we? We might have watched this one. Yes. I want to say we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. We've seen a lot of triples already. What's up, man? Been streaming too long. Need to settle down. I get that, man. I get it. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to be honest, dude. I have not seen you around. Hold on. If you are a streamer, I'm dropping you a follow. Let's take a look. Which I feel bad now. Because you've come in and you've raided me like the nice man you are. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you a follow. All right. Let's see. Probably my fault, to be honest. Hey, you never know. You never know. Self-proclaimed 3-star specialist. Love that. Love that. All right. That he was up late? Yeah. Ah, it's fine. It's all good. It's great. You love to see it. When you're up late playing Clash, you're up late for the right purpose there. You're good. You're just fine. Okay. See, I want to put on... Is this a... No, it's an 11v11. I want to put on a 12v12, but I'm... Okay, wait. Is it going to be fine for me now? See, this is the reason I switched from air server. Is just because it's so unreliable. Because there will be times where it's like pristine quality. It's amazing. It's great. The colors look awesome. It's 60 frames. It's great. And then there's times where it just dips and it's just a frozen screen for 5 minutes. So that's why I switched over to this Elgato, which is a much more clear screen. So see, he's got the queen going in from the bottom side. We did show this raid a bit earlier, but it was lagging like a madman. He's got this queen charge miner going in for this Town Hall 12. So I did want to show this one off because this is the only Town Hall 12 out of both of these wars that's gone in so far, even though both are in no dip league format or a NDL format. And that E-Dragon got so much value. Pretty much took down all the defenses on this side. It basically cleared this entire side of the base. That's all due to the E-Dragon. Just crazy. So it was a solid start there. I don't think his wall breakers got him where he went. No, they did. See, that was a good use of the poison spell as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on since I've already shown it. Just while I fix a few things really quickly. One sec. Oh jeez. All right, there we go. So yeah, getting it done. Man, he just smashed it up. Honestly, I think miners were a good choice for this base, especially with their pathing. Oh wait, we have a live going in. What am I doing? Ah, actually OP. All right, now that's just the phone. Let's see. We have perfect wars going in. Let's see. How late was I to this live? Nice setup, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Not very late. All right, he's gonna be starting here with a. Looks like what is one golem? Is one golem shattered? One golem is shattered, right? Shattered Goho. Move through. I don't even know the code anymore. I've forgotten it at this point. All right, let's see. So he's bringing the golem into tank for this king, so that way the queen can kind of go in and take her down, or take him down. It looks like he wants to grab both the heroes here with his own heroes, which he might be able to do. He's going to phase through this queen. Queen, step up and shoot the queen. No, not the king. His queen might go down. Oh no, she goes up. Perfect. So he's going to be able to grab that queen there. Nice stuff. Well done. Alright, so now he's got the hogs moving in from the left side over here. He's got 5 heal spells. Okay, this is a mass Hog Rider attack here, so he's just planning on going in. It was a good move as well. He's got that Hound CC, so I think he knew that. I think he was aware that there was a Hound CC on this base since this isn't a fresh hit. Hogs do split off just a little bit, but he does heal the ones on the multi-Inferno. That was a good choice there. Definitely not the best use of that heal spell, but he needs them to take down that Inferno so that way he doesn't have to deal with it on the back end. Hogs flying all over the screen here. He's going to poison that CC, or not the CC, the skeleton traps. Now he still has that Slammer moving through. Some of the Hogs are going to peel down, as well as the Slammer. He's thinning out here, but I think he's okay. He has a few Hogs in that Slammer, I'm assuming, as well as another heal to get through this back end here. If I were him, I would drop that heal very soon, as he's going to lose a decent bit. Now he has those max Hog Riders out of the CC. They're going to eat a giant bomb, but they should be okay. That Hound is not going to do anything against them. Will he get through this here? He only has a couple Hogs left, but with that heal, I think he's okay here. I think those max level Hog Riders are just enough to kind of get through and take this base down. Yeah, that's going to be a triple. 4 perfect wars at 10v10. Well done to them. Solid stuff. Getting it done. It's going to bump their hit rate up once more. Solid stuff by Perfect Wars. See, hey, are you doing base reviews? Direwolf, I do not do base reviews, especially during this stream, specifically just because we're focused on these both of these wars. Right now, we're not too focused on reviewing bases and whatnot. If you want any tips on what you can do for your base, what to upgrade, etc., things like that, feel free to join the community Discord. I'm gonna take a chance to plug the Discord. Feel free to join the Discord, and you can post your base in the chat and ask for tips and tricks, and I'm sure some people in there will gladly help you, as well as I'm in there. I'm typically active in there. If you ask a question, I'm more than likely going to answer it. There's no real reason for me to ignore it, so I'm pretty sure I'd answer it. So yeah, it's going to be a nice triple by Gladiator, getting it done for Perfect Wars. It's going to bump their 10v10 hit rate up a whole bunch. Solid stuff there. Well done to them. Man, I'm actually surprised with how much action we're seeing so far in these wars. Typically with the NDL wars that are especially 24 hours, it's kind of tough to stream just because typically by the final, like, you know, sometimes even by the final like 6 to 8 hours, the war is over because everyone's done their hits. Whereas with the 24-hour format with the where dips are allowed, you see 10s hitting first and then 11s and then 12s. So you're usually seeing 12v12s happen at the end of the war, which again just makes it a little difficult to stream. But I'm actually fairly surprised at how much action we're seeing from both of these teams here, which is great. That's honestly great. I'd love to see this much action, fast-paced, things going on, and there's not a whole lot of dead space, which is great. That's typically the biggest worry with doing these streams of 24-hour wars is that you're going to have a lot of dead space in between attacks that you kind of have to fill with your own commentary. But it's actually pretty good. We're seeing a very well-balanced very, very well-balanced stream so far. So for anyone in the chat that is willing to do some predictions on who's going to win this war, I'm not going to be streaming till the end. I'll be hosting over to, I believe, Specky, and he'll be doing some NDL coverage there. But if anyone has any bets on who's going to win these wars, please let me know. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about ClashOfTVM. I don't know a ton about them, but that doesn't mean that I don't think that they're good. I think they've started off crazy strong against Sjana here. Over 63 stars with only 33 attacks. Their hit rate is looking decently solid. It's not perfect. It's not great, but it's decently solid. We have a live going in. Perfect timing here. We have JP going in 10v10. He's bringing another, what is it, Shattered Goho? Again, okay, what is the, okay, I'm going to just Google this. Okay. So he's starting here with the golem out in the front. 2 golems out in the front. That golem's in a weird spot. Don't know how it got there. With the king and a few bowlers following behind just to do a bit of extra damage. Oh no. His heroes are walking on him here. That's not what he needed. Let's hope he has something in the wall wrecker. Oh, his queen is going to actually peel back. Perfect. That's exactly what he needed there. So a couple of stray hogs in just to take down these defenses, get things moving. Here come the Valks out of the CC. They're going to shred through this enemy CC and take that down. They're going to get through this core as well. Good value there with the CC Valks. Will they get that Expo? No, they're gonna run just a little bit short here. So now he's got the hogs moving in from about the 12 o'clock side, 12 to 3 o'clock side, and they're gonna be wrapping around the base slowly. Queen ability has been popped, just popping the king ability. He's gonna be able to beat through that wall and hopefully take down that Expo. That's what he wants. Queen's gonna actually step up to this other Expo and take it down. This is looking really strong so far. He's got those Teslas on the back end. Hogs getting sprung. It's not what he wanted. Let's see. He still has that multi. No. His Hogs have thinned out. I think this is going to be a defense. I don't know if he has enough here to get through this. He might. He just might, but I don't know. I think that multi staying alive and having to use that heal early has really hurt him here. Let's see. It's really close. I'll give him that. The Hogs get sprung. Nah, I think this is going to defense. Yeah. That's going to be a defense. Solid try there. It's not going to go through. But definitely a good effort. Definitely a solid effort. So well done there. Let's go ahead and switch back to the dual screen. Good try, but it's not going to go through for him. Okay, I need to check and see. Okay. I'm sure this is answered somewhere, like someone knows this. Let's see. There's a guide on the Clash Reddit. Let's see if they have enough insight for us. Okay, we'll switch back over here. We'll just watch this raid conclude. He's letting it play out, which is a solid effort. Definitely needed. Okay. All troops. Nope, doesn't talk about it here. I'm sure someone can clarify in the chat if I ask later on. What's up, Zen? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, he's tabbed out of it here. Just going to let it play out here, and that's going to wind down. 82% 2-star, so close. Honestly, I think if that poison was switched out for a freeze, he would have gotten this one. Cold-blooded. That's what it is. Thank you, If. I appreciate you very much. Shattered is 2. Yeah. And then Stoned is 3. We're in it. We got it. Thank you. I was like, I remember Shattered and Stoned is 2 and 3, but I could not for the life of me remember 1. So that was a cold-blooded there. Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Much appreciated there. So let's switch to the dual screen. So, out of both of these wars, I did not get any pickings from you guys. Let's see who's gonna win these wars. Personally, I favor Sjana right now, just because I've seen them in action a ton over the past couple of years. I've seen them in some pretty crazy wars, and I've seen them do some good stuff. So I have faith in them here. Let's see. T-Stanks, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Much appreciated, my guy. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see. Is he gonna actually play for me? Come on, Stream Labs. Don't do this. No? Wow. Streamlabs has scammed you. It's not letting me play it. Hold on. Maybe it's just not on this overlay? Oh, it's not on the... Oh, look at me. I'm so smart. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just... I'll help you out. Hold on. I'm gonna play that message. Don't you worry. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. And now. It's gonna... No? Wow. So Streamlabs is not cooperating with me today. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Thank you so much, T-Stanks, for the $2 donation. Means a lot. Much appreciated. Alright, but yeah. Personally, I favor Sjana in this war. I think they're going to pull through with it. I think now it's going to play it like 4 times. we're just going to let that play. It'll block up my face. You've made little Jerry happy. He can now eat tonight. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't feed him. So yeah, I'm picking Sjana for this win, honestly. I think they're going to do the best. Now, with Perfect Wars and CSV Gamma, obviously I'm streaming from the Perfect Wars side. And that's mainly because that's Specky's clan. So I'm running for them. I'm rooting for them. But obviously, of course, I remain unbiased as I am merely a streamer in both of these wars. So I am completely unbiased. I have no favor towards the clans, even though I want Sjana and Perfect Wars to win. No bias whatsoever. It's not there. If you say otherwise, you're wrong. So, it's fine. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Let's see, can we show off another triple? We show that one. Another 10v10? We saw both of these. Let's see. Also, if you guys want to see a specific hit, please let me know in the chat. Let's watch this one. Let's see what we're running here. Ah, nope. We're not watching that. I'm not watching a witch hit. I'm sorry. If I don't have to, I'm not watching it. Alright, here we go. 15 witches. My gosh. Okay, you know what? It's whatever. Alright, it's fine. Alright, so here we go. So we have the It's looking like 3 P.E.K.K.A.s with the Hogs. Bit of a Goho attack here. Did we watch this one? No, we didn't. We have not watched this one yet. So let's see what he's doing here. Starting with the King, Queen. P.E.K.K.A is moving to the middle of the space here. They're going to be able to grab a whole lot. He's leaving 2 back-end Infernos that he just wants to heal through, which is great. So he's moving through here. Looking good. Looking strong. That Loon is going to get taken down, isn't it? Yeah, there it goes. Loon gets taken down. Wrecker's going to pop. Here come the bowlers. That was a good use of those bowlers there, because they're just going to be able to get so much skip value on everything in the middle here. Going to get that Wizard Tower. Going to get that Expo. Queen bounces to the outside, which is not what he wanted, but it's going to work out for him. He cleared this entire base with just his kill squad. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, he left the 2 multi-Infernos up, but everything else is down. Everything else is gone. It is gone. This is a nice hit. I'm glad we watched this one. This is good. Russ, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. He's got that back-end Tesla farm, which is not ideal, but I mean, he's just got so many Hogs left. He literally took down like 60% of the base with just his kill squad. That was an OP kill squad. Probably the highest value kill squad we've seen in a long time. Hello, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to the stream. Today we're doing some NDL and WCL light action. We got Perfect Wars versus CSV Cam. And we have Sjana versus ClashOfTVM. They're running out of Kerala Panthers, just because I'm guessing they have their main clan in the Supercell Clan War Leagues at the moment, so they can't exactly run a friendly war out of it. There it is. That's going to be a triple. Well done. Easy stuff there. Getting it done. Let's go ahead and switch over to the duel. Get that moving. I'm glad my air server has kind of cooperated with me a bit more. It was giving me a few issues at the beginning of the stream, which is not ideal, but you know, now it seems to be working okay for me. Hold on, I need to fix this. No, not that. No, I've broken it. Done. Also, we got some non-copyright war music in the back. Okay, this is nice, but I want to see. There we go. Okay, hold on a minute. Just for all the OCD people out there, I've just cleared both clan chats. You're welcome. I remember I was watching a live stream. It was a war stream. There was this one guy in the chat who was like, there was over like 400 messages on the chat, and he was just like yelling in the chat. He's like, "Please open the clan chat. Open the clan chat." That was making me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. The poor guy, the streamer wouldn't do it. He was like, "Nah, we don't need to. It's fine. Don't worry about it." Yeah, for anyone who's joining us just recently, we have some awesome wars we got some awesome wars going on at the moment. We have Sjana versus we have, what is it? It's not Kerala Panthers. It is ClashOfTVM. I'm Shine. Shut up. What's up, Shine? How you doing? Good to see you. Shine, another awesome streamer in Clash. Go ahead and drop him a follow if you can. It's fun. It's fun to hop into streams. I lurk here and there. I lurk around. I typically like nowadays if I'm on Clash streams, I'm lurking a majority of the time. Sometimes I'll talk in chat, but most of the time I'm lurking. So yeah, it's fun stuff there. Awesome to see Shide in the stream. Hope he's doing well. Hope all is well with him. You know how it is. So will we see another live raid go in at some point? Honestly, the wars are kind of tight at the moment. Because I mean, if we look at the Sjana stats in comparison to the let's see, will things update for me? Yeah, there we go. Nope, wrong war. There we go. So I don't know, Sjana's stats so far, they're 0-2 11v11, but they have, what is that, 7 chances to get of equal perfect war battle win. Yeah, I hope they do. I really hope they do. But yeah, so they have 7 chances to be able to get on the same hit level, which I think they can do, and it's looking like it's so close. It's tight. You have a 50% hit rate at 10v10, which is solid. That's definitely what we love to see. I don't know. I think one thing that awesome streamer. Hey, look, okay. I try and be nice. You know, I try and be a little nice. I might be sugarcoating some things, but I try and be nice. All right. So yeah, personally, I think both of these wars, despite the huge score gap between Sjana and ClashOfTVM, I think it's close. To be honest, I think both are really close. And one thing that I'm actually glad to see is that we're seeing a bit of like a half and half hit rate. We're not seeing like overpowering 3 stars every single raid. which is a big plus. Right now, I would argue that the game is the most balanced we've ever seen it, ever. Now, don't give it. That doesn't mean that it's not like not going to stay balanced, because I don't think it's going to after Town Hall 13 comes out. But I would argue it's the most balanced we've seen in the game. Just across all of the top town halls, if you look at the top 3, Town Hall 12 through 10. Oh, that's great. What's up, Specky? How you doing? Good to see Specky in the chat. If you guys aren't already following Specky, another fantastic streamer. He's going to be streaming some more. Are you doing NDL action today, or is it WCL, or both? Specky's here. God save us all. But yeah, Specky's going to be doing some action later on in the day, so if you don't already have him followed, be sure to do so. I'll be hosting over to him afterwards, after the stream concludes. We are about an hour into the stream, over 2 hours left to go between these wars. We're looking at we saw some decent triples so far. I'm not going to lie, we have seen some decent triples from both sides, really putting on a show for us here, which is fantastic to see, as well as we're seeing a lot of variety. We're seeing a lot of variety with attacks, like a whole bunch. It's awesome. Nice, good to hear. Yeah, you know it. We've seen some Queen Charge Lala, we've seen some Goho, we've seen some Shattered, Stoned, we've seen Cold-Blooded, all sorts of stuff, which is fantastic to see. Now, one thing, we also saw Dragons at Town Hall 10. That's another one. I don't believe we saw Dragons at Town Hall 11. Let's see, what else did we see? We saw a Queen Charge Minor 12v12 against Perfect Wars. Who's stoned? No, a stoned Goho. A stoned Goho. God dang it. I gotta watch my words here. I'm gonna get clipped and it's gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. One of these days, someone is just going to have an archive of just a list of just stupid things I've said that are taken out of context. Like, I'll just reference back to the one stream that we won't reference back to when I said a bit of a thing. All right, we've got a live hit going in. We have Naomi going in. For Perfect Wars over here, trying to pick up another 10v10. Is this Sui Lala? It's a Sui Lala. Look at the variety we're seeing. Honestly, he's got one Skelly spell. That's what he's planning on using for the Queen. He's going to start with his heroes down bottom to take down this Tesla farm. I don't believe this is a fresh hit. So let's see. He's going to be going in here, going to take down the Tesla farm with his heroes. Some awesome value there. As well as maybe he wants his Queen to step up and get this air defense. I don't know if that's... That might be a bit too much for him here. Let's see, Queen ability going to pop. She's going to go down. No, she goes back up. Perfect. That's exactly what he wanted here. She's going to be able to take down both of these Teslas. Maybe. Nope, just one. Just one. Close on the other one. But not there. Not fully there. Here comes the Slammer from the back end. Hound in front with some loons moving through. You can kind of see where he's planning on going with this Lalo path. And he's just going to basically circle around this entire base. Here comes the other Hound with the loons moving through. Going to haste early on this back end side. Going to freeze the multi, which is a good use of that freeze spell. They're going to keep those loons alive, and they're going to be able to run through and take it down. The Lalo is not going down the path he wanted. Here goes the Skellies in. Oh no, the Skellies have gone horribly wrong. They're going to melt. They're going to get melted by that Inferno. This is not going to go through for him here. I think this is going to be a defense. I don't think with that Queen staying alive that he's got a chance to take her down. Man, what a shame. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen for him. Good try. Nice solid stuff, but I don't think it's going to go through. Just checking in. We'll be on voice, so can't check here too long. Fair enough. Understandable. Get those planning in. Get that planning in and get some triples planned out so we can watch you. Let's see. Orange, you make your own overlays. That is true. I make all my own overlays. I probably could get someone to make them for me, but honestly, I just haven't had the need to, really. I kind of stick with what I can do. It's not anything super special or anything, but it's, it's decent. It's alright. We've got, for this stream, specifically we have... I'm gonna keep this war up. Yeah, this is gonna be a defense. So we're gonna hop out of this for now. So for this stream, I have this screen. Obviously, you have the first clan. You got the WCL light logo and the WCL logo. Second screen, got the stats and everything like that. And then you got the dual screen. Nice and simple. Dual screen stats. Okay, I could not be asked to copy all of the stats over to the dual screen. So I was like, you know what? We're getting the breakdown, we're getting the stars, and that's it. That's it. If we want the in-depth stats, we'll just switch screens. Like, I don't need to put all of them here, because that would have taken me hours. And honestly, I don't feel like spending hours making an overlay, because it already took me I probably spent like an hour and a half or so making a new stats overlay. Because funny enough, having 2 individual stat overlays a bit more difficult than you would imagine. So yeah, all right, there we go. What's up, Os Gaming? Braden, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing well. It's been a hot minute. Hope you're going well. Welcome to the stream. Today we're doing some WCL and some NDL action for you guys. We're going to be streaming some cool stuff. Get that in. I don't even have stats when I do war streams. I mean, yeah, so I must be doing something right. I mean, it's to be honest, the stat screen it's very limited right now, mainly because I don't have the overall percentage. I don't have attacks used. I have to update that manually. And obviously, when Town 13 drops, I'm not going to have the Town 13. And that's mainly with limitations with the I'm basically using a application called MinionBot. So huge shout out to the creator of that, which basically makes little text. It reads in-game content taken directly from the API, and then it puts it in a README file, or like a, what is it? It's like a notes file that basically auto updates depending on the statistics in the war. And then I basically make each and every one of these little numbers that you see, like the 4, the 8, the 10v10, the 13, the 24, all of those are individual numbers that can move around. Like, I can basically take this 8 and I can shift it up and down. So it takes a long time. It's not the most conventional ever, because I do have to make a few changes here and there. But it's very complicated. Yeah, it's a bit of a task, but I'm definitely glad that I've gotten it set up. Which, I think just actually helps people, because it can... I think the most important thing is seeing the hit rate percentage and how many attacks have been used at both town halls. So, with this war, with Sjana, we can kind of notice that, ClashOfTVM have popped off at 10v10 and 11v11, but neither of them have done a 12v12 yet. So I don't have to, scroll through the game or do all of this stuff. It's there. I know. As well as I know the percentage. I don't have to calculate the percentage myself. So the hit rate percentage at 10v10 for ClashOfTVM is 54.17. So that's the big key there. It just helps me with those few things, and as well as it looks cool. It's a little cool. Get to update those logos and things like that. And I think it adds that small bit of what do you call it? That small bit of interactivity as well, just so you guys don't have to ask that many questions and things like that. You've got all the stats in front of you. Once I get the actual files written out to calculate percentage, which I'm pretty sure I know how to do. I just need to talk to a few people to confirm. Then I have a place for it on this overlay. So yeah, I'm personally a fan of the war overlay. I actually had a different one in the past that was not exactly the best, just because it was completely orange, and so it didn't contrast well with the rest of my overlay. Let's see. You'd rather pay someone to do it than do it yourself? That's fair. That's perfectly fair. That probably yeah, that'd probably be easier than all this. But with me, it's like I haven't paid for any kind of artwork, any kind of media work, any kind of stream help, things like that. Honestly, the best way I learned was through just Google and just learning myself. I might as well throw in a bit of personal stuff about me. I've been homeschooled my entire life, and that's mainly because of how much my family has moved around the world since I was 8. We've been moving around a lot. And that's due to my dad's job. I'm 18 now, getting a bit older, so I'm actually moving into my own place this December. So yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm excited for that. But yeah, so one thing that people kind of underestimate about students who have been homeschooled their whole lives is their social activity, their social interaction. Oh my gosh, you're probably gonna be some awkward nerd who can't socialize with people. Can't be farther from the truth. As well as hold on a minute. I don't even know what that is, to be perfectly honest. Let me just, I think I know what it is, but I don't want to sound like an idiot, so let me just confirm here. We have a live going on. Let's go and watch this. Yeah, you're exactly right. The self-education aspect of homeschooling is exactly what has helped me out the most in life so far, is that I can teach myself how to do basically anything if you give me enough time and I have enough care for it. So we'll go ahead and get through this. We'll go and talk more about this after this raid. We have a Sui Lalo at Town Hall 11. So he's going to start here with that slammer. He wants to break in and grab this queen and the multi-inferno. He has 5 haste spells. So he's planning on doing a lot of damage here. Here comes the freeze, the rage, the bowlers are coming out. He's not going to use this heal though. Just wants to try and get these air defenses as well as the inferno. Will his king break through this wall here? That's a good question. He does. We're just going to allow the queen to step up. They're going to actually skip to the air defense and take it down. He's got a lot of value out of this queen charge here. Or not a queen charge, the kill squad. To see where he's going to start this Lalo. It would make the most sense to start this Lalo from this side of the base. Because I don't know why he would want to charge into this air defense here. Well, no, he actually might start from the other side. We'll see. Yeah, no, I would start the Lalo from this side of the base just so that way he can protect his queen. There it is. Here's the Tesla farm on the bottom that's going to pop. He's got the Warden following through. We also have another live going in over here. We'll switch to this if this one doesn't go through. I'm already in it over on the Perfect War side. We have CSV Gamma Erden going in again against Naomi. Perfect Wars. We'll go ahead and switch to that in a minute. Lalo's looking strong here. He's got both of those Lava Hounds still alive. Warden is following close behind. I don't know where he's going to use this Warden ability. Oh, no, the Warden... Okay, all right. I thought the Warden would get stuck on some pups there. Warden's getting blown back by the Sweeper, but the Sweeper's not going to do a whole lot. One air defense left. It's looking crushed at the moment, but we'll see what happens. Still has one haste spell left, but really not much that can hurt these loons. I think he smashed this one here. Yeah, I think this is a triple all day. I think he's got plenty enough time. Yeah, no air targeting defense. That's going to be a triple. So let's go ahead and switch over to the the CSV Gamma raid here. So he's bringing a Queen Charge, charging straight into that Inferno there. Queen Charge Lalo. He only has 13 loons. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what he did. There, he needs this multi to go down as soon as possible. Didn't use the poison spell, which is interesting. Those healers will stay alive for him here. Just to confirm, the 11v11 by Rampage from Sjana has gone in. That's another triple at 11v11 for Sjana. So see, they're moving in here. He's going to be able to take down that enemy queen. Good stuff saving that poison there. That definitely really helped him. I don't think he wants to invest in another rage. He does anyway. So let's see. I don't know if he wants that queen to take down those expos. Ah, no, she hops the wrong wall. What is she doing? Man, he really wanted her to bounce to the other side. Pops the ability a bit early because he's running low on time, and he notices that. Here comes the slammer from the bottom side, taking a, looks like an air bomb. He's got his Lava Hound moving through on the bottom with a couple of loons following. He's got those minions in for cleanup right away. No, not wasting time at all. That queen ability being used early is really going to hurt him here. That queen's going to go down, leaving two expos alive. Not ideal. Now he's got those loons moving through. I'm guessing he has max loons in the Stone Slammer. That would be the most ideal thing. That Stone Slammer is actually going to be able to suicide itself straight into that air defense and do some tanking. And I'm guessing he's got some max loons that are going to come out of that thing. It's looking strong, but will he have enough time? That's my biggest concern at the moment. It looks like he will. He's got a lot of cleanup on the outsides. So this looks like it'll triple. I think this might triple. Raw Gaming, please keep it English over on YouTube. I mean, you can talk in your native language if you want, but I won't be able to understand you. Let's see, I'm missing a bit of the chat here. We'll catch up with it in just a minute. I think this is a triple all day. That storage. Will he be able to nab that with the loons? I think so. Air Skellies are picking away at these other loons. It's going to be really close, but I think he's got it. Yeah, he's definitely got this. This is going to be a 10v10 triple from CSV Gamma. There's some issues with their server. Yeah, it's a bit laggy. It's not the most reliable thing that I've got. I wish... That's actually the main reason why I switched over to using an Elgato. When I moved here, I currently live in England at the moment. The internet was not nearly as strong as my previous place of residence, and so I went ahead and, you know, spent a bit of money, bought myself an Elgato, and now, I mean, the quality, like, look at how smooth it is. It could not get more smooth than this, whereas with Air Server, it's very choppy, it's a bit laggy, sometimes it just completely stops working and just lags all over the place. It's not the most reliable. Actually, I wasn't supposed to dual stream today, but I was like, you know what? I've been offered to stream an NDL war, so, yeah. Be nice to... I will not be nice to English internet, Shide. You know how much trouble the internet over here has been? I live in the one dang place that does not have fiber optic. The one place. It's like, I'm here, and then everyone around me has fiber optic. And I'm like, really? 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 Like, really? Most of the time, it's actually like, you know, I've been to some people's houses where it's like, wow, your internet's like, it's really good. Like, what? Like, can I have it, please? But yeah, it's not treating me well over here. So maybe in the future we might see another Elgato come into play. We'll see. It all depends on the funding that I get. Because, of course, at the moment I am a full-time college student. I've actually taken a break from studying for finals, specifically to stream these wars. So just get better internet. I know, right? Don't worry, I'm moving out in a couple of weeks. Or no. Oh, God, it's less than a week. Jeez. Time flies by fast, dude. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Your gameplay is lagging. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I apologize for that. There's not a whole lot I can do. I'll do my best to make the viewer experience. How many internet upload speed do you have? That's a good question. You know, I'll run that test for you right now. Usually it's around 10 to 15 megabytes per second, which is god awful. Where are you moving to? Back to Texas. Yeah, I'm at about 50 download right now. No, never mind. Never mind. Like 45. 10 to 15. Yeah, of upload. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, 15. It's 15 upload. All right. It's so shit. It's really bad. Yeah, 45 down, 14 up. It's not good. It's not good. Needless to say, this Elgato has saved my life. Because, man, Air Server does not do it for me. Nice dead zone, yeah. Not the best. It is not the best. That is for sure. So, yeah. Hold on a minute. Let me just go ahead and check and see if things are working okay. Brayden, your internet's better than mine. Could you change your internet provider? Technically, no. Because all the other... We've actually changed twice. Because the ones before this one were worse. So... You have 240 down, 70 up. Yeah, exactly, Shine. Just shut up. You got yourself some speedy internet. You're solid. Yeah, no, we've got yeah, no, for those of you who also don't know, I live in a family of 7. So there are 6 other people currently using this internet right now. But you live in England too. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Every single area around me has fiber optic, and it's super fast. And then I'm just here like, well, that's cool. That's fine. This is okay. So, yeah, we got a live going in. Let's see who's going in. We got Ida going in. 4. Sjana again. Got another 10v10 going in. It's looking like a Queen Charge Lalo. No, it's a mass Baby Dragon Queen Charge. This is one of my favorite attacks to watch, honestly. At 10v10. So he's starting here with the Queen over on the, basically in between 12 and 3. He's got the King down by the Town Hall to take it down. Get that easy 1-star. He's got those Quakes as well. Didn't notice the Quakes. So that King's actually going to be able to run through and might actually pick off this enemy King here if he gets lucky. Doesn't look like he's going to. Oh, he might. He's pulling the King to the outside. He might get this here. Orange over here for his Ethernet cable plugged into his potato. I know. I'm connected to Ethernet. That's the thing. There's no Wi-Fi involved. My PC is 100% Ethernet. Let's see. He's got his Queen moving through. This Queen's going to be able to take down that enemy P.E.K.K.A. Very interesting. You don't normally see an enemy P.E.K.K.A. Oh, look at me. OP streamer. Running out of battery mid-stream. You'll love to see it, don't you? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so the Queen's going to go down. Oh, no! He just barely missed that rage there, and his healers did not get raged up. So that means his Queen's going to go down. Is he going to fake a disconnect? We'll see. No, he's going to still go through with it. Solid stuff here with Ida. I don't think he's definitely not going to get this one here. He wanted to get a lot more from this Queen charge here. That was obvious. Here come the Baby Dragons around the outside. Yeah, it's not going to go through. I think we already know that, and I think he knows that as well. He's just trying to get as much percentage as well as get as much scouting information as he can for the next person to go in with his hit. The plan was solid. If he would have gone in, he would have grabbed 2 air defenses, the sweepers, possibly the Queen. It was looking so good, and then he just lost his Queen there. Super unfortunate. Definitely a solid effort. I think if they were to, you know, fix the execution for this one, I'm pretty sure this one would go in and triple. I'm like 95% sure. So I'd love to see this hit redone on stream again if that's possible. Super unlucky there. Ah, what a shame. Nice try, but it's not going to go through. We'll go ahead and watch this one out till the end. Let's see. If I got less than 150 down, I freak out. Yeah, that's fair. You got 35 megabits download, 5 upload. Ouch. That's a bit slow, that one. Yeah, 78% 2-star. Did not go well for him there. Not what he wanted to go down. Let's see how we're looking over here. Nothing new going on. Hit rates, man, they're 10 for 20 at 10v10. Both clans are at a 50% hit rate for Town Hall 10, which is pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome, to be honest, to see both clans at that hit rate. Good stuff there. All right, let's go ahead and see if I can update some stats. So magically, you should see on your screen, if I do things correctly, things should update. Little stats should update. Numbers should change. There we go. Perfect War's up to 42 stars. And Sjana up to 22. I said 23 there because I'm smart. So yeah, solid stuff. Good night. 6:29 a.m. here. Sounds good, Stanks. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much for the donation. It is much appreciated. It definitely goes back into the stream. That is for sure. Funny enough, most of the equipment that I have right now for streaming, whether that be my webcam, this light that I have on, the Elgato, all of it has been paid for by streaming. For those of you who don't know, I do upload on YouTube occasionally. If anything, actually, this stream will be going up on YouTube as it concludes here, which we won't be over for another 2 hours or so. So we got a lot of time. But I did upload to YouTube very consistently, as well as I streamed very consistently on YouTube as well, which was a ton of fun. It was great. And I actually ended up making a bit of AdSense revenue off of YouTube way back in 2017. So that was really nice. That was cool. And I used that money to actually buy better equipment for streaming. So essentially everything that I've made off of streaming has gone right back into streaming, just to really up the equipment and make the user experience just better. Because again, I don't do streaming specifically to gain money. Of course, it's a good addition to it. It definitely helps because again, I pour it back into the stream and get better equipment, better stuff. Right now, I don't have a green screen. At some point, I do want to do a green screen. I think it would be cool. I think it'd be a good way to, I don't know, I think it'd be a good way to help polish up the overlay just a little bit, just so you don't have to see like all my room in the background, things like that. Have you met Galloping Ghost before? Money off streaming. What's that exactly? T Stanks is correct. Yeah. Hamza, thank you so, or what am I saying? Hamza, hello, how you doing? Misku, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, anything I've made off of streaming has gone straight back into it, and that's really what I prefer using those funds for. And any other funding that I'll get will go straight into my education. I am a full-time college student, and I'm lucky enough to not be graduating with any debt, pretty sure, like, unless something goes crazy. Let's see, what do you think of the Town Hall 13? My voice is very low. It's very low? As in, like, hold on. It might be in my microphone. Has it been messed up this whole time? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me do this. There it is. Okay. Did that fix it? Do I sound a bit higher pitched? Did I sound a bit deep before? Because this damn microphone keeps doing that. You're good, but you may need to stream frequently. Oh yeah, of course. The biggest thing was okay, I'm missing this live. Let me just watch this live really quick, and then we'll. Oh goodness, what am I doing? Wrong overlay there. All right, so he's got a bit of a Sui Lalo going in. Did we see the space hit before? No, we have not seen the space hit before. That air defense stays up. His queen went up. He wanted her to go down and pick off that air defense. That's not good. Let's see what he does here. How he adjusts to this. Not looking too solid. Was it an Electron? It was an Electron. Interesting. Okay, we'll watch this one back in a bit. Overall stream volume is pretty quiet. Got it. So what I can do is I can just kind of do this. There we go. Up that one and then up this one. So now it should be a bit louder overall. You should be able to, when I have you on max, volume is quieter than other streamers I watch. Okay. Let me know if that helps a bit. I typically try and keep it a bit quieter just so I don't, blow people's eardrums up. You know how it is. Alright. So let's see. He's moving in through with this law. I don't think he wanted this air defense down. Yeah, it took a couple of shots but did not go down. Let's see. Galloping. Galloping Ghost, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That's perfect. Awesome. Great. Please, if you have any feedback and ways I can improve the stream, let me know. Tell me in chat. I will do it. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get through with this one. I can kind of tell this one was a bit over once that air defense did not go down. We didn't want that to happen. Because his hound actually pathed away from it there. Yeah, nice try there. Not going to get it done. Let's see. You're good, but you may need to stream frequently. Okay, so I want to address that a bit. Biggest thing with streaming, and if you want to actually be like successful or well known, or actually get your streams out there, you have to stream frequently. Like, and when I say frequently, I mean like 4 to 5 times a week, which I would love to do at some point. But personally, with the things that I have going on in real life, and in terms of where I want to go academically, I don't think it's going to be something that I can do. Now, is there a chance that I could do it? Probably. I'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. But I don't know if I'll be able to consistently stream. Which, again, I wish I could do that. But it all depends on my real life situations. Of course, this is something that Music might be a little too loud. Oh yeah, no, I see what you mean. Okay, it was as loud as my voice. Okay, hold on. Let me just change these. There we go. There we go. Don't be like me and stream once or twice a month. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I stream whenever I'm available. That's the big thing. If I've got okay, wait. There we go. If I've got free time and I'm looking to stream, I go for it. I do it because it's fun. But if I've got things going on or I have other priorities to take care of, then those are the ones that I focus on. Because again, I do this for fun. I do this for pure enjoyment. It's great. Tons of fun. So let me go and see. The fact that these stats are not auto-updating is making me annoyed. But you know what? We'll go with it. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I'll do this for all the OCD people out there. Then go look at that. Boom. Clan chats are cleared. Well, what on this? You can also see the color difference between the Elgato and the air server. I don't know if you guys can notice that as well. The air server seems to be a bit lighter. Oh, now it's completely frozen. That's not good. Okay, there we go. So yeah, air server's a bit lighter in color, whereas the Elgato's a bit darker. And I personally like the Elgato colors a bit more. I think it just makes the game shine a bit better. Just makes it look a bit better, a bit more clean, in my opinion. But you know, that's just me. Let me check something really quickly. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, another thing. I don't usually stream to YouTube, funny enough. Most of the time I'm streaming specifically to Twitch, and that's mainly because I'm doing a lot of farming or CWL hits or things like that. So it's not anything that is really archive-worthy for YouTube, if you know what I mean. If I'm going to stream on YouTube, the stream is going to be left up for people to watch. So, for example, this stream will be public once the stream's over, so you can go back and watch it at any point. You can watch your hit go in live. You can watch whatever you want. It'll be there for you to watch. Let's see. It gives of my contrast to the objects, I reckon. It gives of my contrast to the... I don't understand what you mean there, Brady. Hey, it's me, Gucci OP. What's up, man? What's up, Max? How you doing? Can I call you Max? Is that fine? So notice your name's Maximilian on YouTube there. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Hope you're having a wonderful day, wonderful Saturday today. Hope it's bright and shiny over there in Sweden. All right, let's see what we're running with here. So the wars are looking almost tied. It's hard to say who's really ahead at the moment. Of course, you've got Clash of TVM over here, way ahead in terms of the score. But when looking at the hit rate percentage, it's very, very close. They're very similar. Max is good? Awesome. So you got the hit rate percentage being very similar at both 11v11 and 10v10. We haven't seen any 12v12 action from either of these clans yet, and I don't think we will until later in this war. So I don't know if we'll see any live on stream. We did have one 12v12 go in, however. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Halloween Cool Dog, thank you so much for the follow. Cool Dog Wolf. Or, not the follow, the sub over on YouTube. Much appreciated. It's bright, not warm though. Yeah. It is that, it's that time of the year where everything starts getting a bit chilly. You gotta pull up the blankets, light up the fires, and make up the hot cocoa, that's for sure. So, yeah, the Sjana versus Clash of TVM war is looking very close. The hit rate percentage is very similar with Clash of TVM using a lot more hits than Sjana at the moment. When looking at the Perfect Wars versus the CSV Gamma, again, it's also looking very similar. The hit rates looking almost identical. However, it appears that Perfect Wars are a bit ahead in terms of the 11v11 game. Looks like CSV Gamma are still 0 for 4, so they haven't hit an 11v11 yet. Wait, you're streaming on Twitch too? Yes, I'm streaming on both at the moment. Typically, I only stream to Twitch. But because gaming doing level 11 clan. Okay, I'd rather you not advertise you're doing giveaways of clans. That's fine that you want to do that, but right now we're just focused on these wars at the moment. Hey, this stream is pretty cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I spent a lot of time just working on things, getting things going. We're watching some awesome wars today. We're taking a look at both. Let me go ahead and switch over to it. Actually, no, wrong thing. Hold on. Where's the post? There we go. We're looking at the NDL Welter division. Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma. This is the regular season, as well as the Sjana versus Clash of TVM in the WCL Light quarterfinals. It's going to be some jam-packed action. We've already seen some awesome hits go in, which is awesome. See, hold up. I'll move on my laptop so you get 1+ viewer on Twitch. Nah, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. I don't focus too much on how many people are watching. Obviously, a more active chat means a more active stream. That's typically how things go. What we're really focused on today are these wars and how well they go. We want to watch some awesome 10v10s, 11v11s. Maybe we'll see a 12v12 this stream. I don't know if we will. It all depends. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm streaming near the beginning, we're streaming at about the beginning of the Sjana war and near about the midway of Perfect Wars. I don't know if we'll see that many 12v12s. We did watch one. We watched it several times, so I'm not going to watch it again. We watched the Marco 12v12 hit. I'm not going to burn the space anymore because I've already burnt it to a crisp at this point. So yeah, I'm not too focused on how many people are watching. I'm rather focused on these wars themselves and watching some awesome hits. And I hope you guys are are looking forward to that as well. You want to move to your laptop? It's easier to chat. Yeah, no worry. I mean, you can do whatever you want, dude. Don't let me do anything. But big thing is, like, you know, if you want to drop a like, you want to drop a follow, drop a sub, things like that, it definitely helps the stream a whole lot. As well as I recommend to anyone out there, if you want to join the Discord, feel free to hop in. Let me go ahead and post the link in the chat. There you go. There's the Discord as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm doing a couple of posts on Instagram, as well as a bit on Twitter. Just posting a couple of things out there, just for fun. You know, doing some update talk and things like that. Who knows? I might do some Instagram stuff in the future. Possible giveaways. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know about giveaways, though. We got another live. We have another live. We have Mark going in at 10v10. It looks like he's going with the Queen Charge Baby Dragon. So he's rerunning this attack. We saw this earlier, but his Queen died early off because he actually missed the rage. No worries there. Going to get that rage down perfectly, exactly where he wants it here. He's going to be able to get 3 of these air defenses with this Queen. I'm just now noticing how much value he's going to get out of his Queen here. Queen takes a lot of damage to that P.E.K.K.A, but the poison slows the P.E.K.K.A down just fine. Here comes another rage. No worries there. Raging a bit early. Going to get through this King. Easy pickings there. She's going to move straight to the middle. Kogaloon soaks. No seeking air mines. Queen's going to step up. He's going to probably have to phase through her, I imagine. No, he's not going to. He's going to be able to take her down without phasing. That's perfect. So the Queen's going to move through here. I'm guessing he's going to use another rage on her. It would make sense. Here comes a slammer on the bottom side. It's looking really good. This is looking a lot better than the first attempt where his Queen died off early. So moving in here with the balloons. I need to stop looking down. I need to look at the screen. He's got the balloons moving through here. Here it goes. He's got his Queen with the rage. Going to take down that sweeper. Both sweepers are going to go down. Can't she get this Inferno? She can't. She's going to switch to the outside. Grab this cannon. Now she's going to move over to the Expo. Get things moving in slowly. He's got 8 baby dragons left alive. He's got a couple moving in here. He did have 14 originally. Queen is still alive, which is exactly what he needs. That back end Inferno is going to be a bit of a problem, but he does have a Hound for it, so he's planning on that. He was planning on this air defense staying up. Queen is still alive. She's bouncing through here. He's going to pop the ability to get her moving, which is a smart play here. I don't think she's in any real danger here. There's not a whole lot of point defense that can take her down. Let's see. Here comes the Queen moving through. She's going to take down the Wizard Tower. Baby Dragon's going to soak up a Seeking Air Mine. Lava Hound pops, but this Queen might be enough to do this herself. This is looking like it's going to triple. He's got so many Baby Dragons left alive, with that Queen staying alive as well. Yeah, that multi's not going to do anything against these Baby Dragons. Looks like this is going to triple. Well done by Mark here, getting it done for Sjana for another triple. They are on fire right now. They've been getting it done, for sure. Type in your browser and your Twitch is the first recommended. That's funny. YouTube is more delayed, yeah. The YouTube servers are a bit behind Twitch, and I think that's, again, just because I'm not... I don't know why it's delayed a bit. I think it's just because you know, the YouTube servers in comparison to the Twitch, I'm reaching them a bit less. So that's a triple for Sjana, getting it done. That was a beautiful hit there. I'm so glad they reran that on stream, because honestly, that hit would have worked 100% the first time had his Queen not died. But gonna get it done there. Gonna get the triple. Well done. Good stuff. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Some awesome stuff there. Hold on a minute. Who is DMing me? What would you like? Alright, see you in a bit. Alright. Perfect. Okay. So looking good. So honestly, I'm really excited for tomorrow's live stream by Clash. They're doing a update live stream, which personally I think they're not even going to do sneak peeks for like they literally won't even do sneak peeks for the new levels and defense levels. I think they're just going to do an update stream where they just play around with Town Hall 13. What I'm more anticipating is something completely new, like a new game mode or aspect to the game coming to Town Hall 13 that we haven't seen yet. Obviously, we saw the new Giga Inferno, which is nothing super special. It just freezes troops after it goes down. We saw the new hero. We saw the new siege machine. We saw the new troop. We saw the new defense. Now, the question is, are we going to see anything else that's game-changing like some of these aspects are? Because obviously the scatter shot is going to change things around a ton. You have 2 new splash damage defenses, which is going to it's going to hurt P.E.K.K.A. Bobat a lot because the way it works and its mechanics, if it hits a P.E.K.K.A. and the bowlers are right behind it, they're going to go down. That's the big worry here because they absolutely wipe out level 3 bowlers. We are getting a new level to bowlers. That's been leaked so far, but the real question is whether or not we are actually going to see P.E.K.K.A. Bobat still viable at Town Hall 13. I personally think it will be. But again, that's subject to change. We'll see. I haven't really been able to develop my own, like, you know, in-depth opinion about it and determine whether or not it's going to be broken or it's going to be balanced or it's going to be too hard, things like that. More single-player map. I swear, dude. I mean, if it is, great. That would be cool because, again, you have more ways to use Town Hall 13, like more single-player maps with the scatter shot. But, like, I hope that's not, like, this thing that they're hyping up a ton because it's, like, it's single-player maps. The game's meant to be played, like, multiplayer-wise. We have another live going in. It's another 10v10 by Sjana here. Let's see if they can go 3 for 3. No, not 3 for 3, because they did mess up that one. Let's see if they can get another 10v10 triple. He's sticking with the... Looks like a Kill Squad Hogs here. He's got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 10 Wizards. Let's see what he can do here. He's starting the funnel with the Baby Dragons. That was a good choice rather than using the P.E.K.K.A.s. There's not really much that can hurt them here. So now he's got those P.E.K.K.A.s moving in with the Wall Wrecker. Good start here. It's looking good. He's got the funnel established. Here comes the King and the Queen. 2 extra practice maps. Yeah, that's true. We need those 2 extra practice maps to practice using specific things like the new hero. That'd be cool. Queen's going to bounce to the outside. Let's see if she goes where he wants her to. Going to break open that wall so the enemy king, or the King and the P.E.K.K.A. should get lured in. Wrecker's going to pop. He's got Valks in there. Looks like the enemy CC is doing a bit of work to him here. It looks like that Baby Dragon is just barely out of that poison spell, which is not ideal. But he will be able to grab the Queen. He is going to possibly grab this the Expos and the Inferno. Yeah, the Queen steps up. Beautiful stuff here. This is a good start to this raid. I'm just making sure that I'm paying attention to these hogs here because I want to zoom out whenever they come in. So the Queen is going to eventually have to use her ability here down bottom. I would honestly deploy these hogs down bottom to keep this Queen safe, but we'll see what he does here, what he decides to do. So Queen's going to start taking a lot of damage. She's going to go down now. Here come the hogs from the top side. No worries there. Queen, what? Why are you still alive? Okay, she's going to go down. You're going to take down that Air Sweeper. Help a bit with the pathing for the Hog Riders. He still has that enemy King to deal with, but to be honest, the King really isn't that much of a problem with the Hog attack. Just because he's so slow and has to follow the Hogs and isn't ranged, typically it's pretty okay. So he's looking good here. He still has 2 heal spells. So at this point, really, he's looking really strong. He still has a bunch of cleanup. So he's already started his cleanup on the outside. Here comes the Loon from the back end over here to kind of, I guess, just support a little bit. He's got that back end Tesla at the top that he's going to miss here because those Hog Riders are going to go down. Has to use the second heal early. Oh, this isn't looking good. He needed to use that heal for the multi-inferno. Hogs are going to take a lot of damage. I don't think he's going to get this one here. I think he's going to get just short. Just barely short. I don't think his kill squad got enough value there. Or it might have been a... he might have been better off deploying the Hogs from the bottom, saving the Queen rather than the top. But I'm sure they'll look through this and they'll figure out another way to take down this base. But this is going to be a defense for ClashOfTVM. Solid stuff there. Good try. It was definitely a solid effort, but just didn't go through there for him, which is a shame. He almost got it. But that stalled just a little bit, so we'll go ahead and switch back to the dual screen here. All right. Let's see. I haven't seen a live over here from the Perfect Wars and CSV Gamma side just yet. Haven't seen it in a while. So yeah, this one's going to be defense. He's going to quit out of that one. Good move. This isn't a fresh hit, so. All right, let's see. Let's look at the war events here. So Sjana have done basically the past like 10 attacks. And out of those 10 attacks, they've had 3 triples. 1 fail, another triple, fail, fail, triple, fail. So it's looking good. It looks like they're trying to get the 10v10s out of the way and get that moving through. They've already cleared a decent bit of the 10s, but they need to do a bit more work if they want to be able to catch up here with ClashOfTVM. Let's go ahead and get these stats updated here. My voice is starting to die on me and I can hear it, so I might go ahead and take this opportunity of downtime to grab some water. Let's go ahead and put on a replay. We'll put on the latest triple here, which is the Queen Walk Baby Dragons. And I'm going to go snag some water if I can. See, I'll be back in just a second. We're going to go ahead and step away real quick. Alright, we're back in it. I haven't missed a live yet. Not true. Let's see. If you were to sub, do you have any spare Clash accounts I could have, as mine was locked out for some reason? No, I do not have any spare Clash accounts. As well as I wouldn't recommend, I don't know, I wouldn't recommend getting an account from someone. If you're locked out of your account, and well, actually, you know, I'll try and help you with your problem and get out of your account. Are you on iOS or Android? Please let me know. You know what? This is a good opportunity to mention it now. If you don't already have your account linked to a Supercell ID, link it to a Supercell ID immediately. Like, go now, do it. Because Supercell ID will save your skin in the days that you accidentally forget your account details or get locked out of your account, because you have that Supercell ID that you can use. Android. Okay, so the best way to it is linked. Is it? Okay. Well, if it's already linked, then try and sign into it. And if, you know, you could just say, I forgot my password, and then you can change the password there through that email if you still have access to the email. So as long as you still have access to the email, you should be able to get into the account. That's the big key there. Just going to throw it out there. It's not exactly the most, what is it? The most ethical thing to hop into a stream and just ask for accounts. That's just me putting it bluntly. So if you want accounts, you can look elsewhere. You tried to ask for a code for suspicious behavior. Right. So just sign into the email and then fix it from there. That's your best bet. Okay, we do have a live going in. What am I doing? Accidentally clicking clan chat. Let's see what we got here. Going in with a Electron, or it looks like maybe a Yolotron. Or is this just an E-Dragon attack? It's just an E-Dragon attack. What am I saying? E-Dragon's moving through. He's got 6 bat spells. Let's see what he does here. He's moving through. He's gotten one of the Infernos down. Let's see. The second one is going to stay up, and I don't know if he's planned for that or not. He still has the king in hand. It would make sense to use him in front of the king, in front of the queen. No, he's going to use him from the outside here to distract this wizard tower, which might be a better approach, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. He's going to drop the bats over on this wizard tower over here. I don't know if he noticed this multi or not, but this multi is going to shred through his bats. I don't know what he's doing here. He just now notices the multi and freezes, but it's too late. The wizard tower is going to take down a bunch of his bats. This has gone really wrong for him here. This is not what he wanted to happen. That multi stays up, so the chances of this tripling has gone down a decent bit. Didn't let you sign into the email? If you can't sign into the email, then you need to be able to access that email. So in one way or another, try and get access to that email again. That's probably your best bet. This E-Dragon, can it get a chain off this multi-Inferno? Because if it does, this could triple. It does. It needs one more shot to take down this multi. It does it. That's amazing. The queen's going to actually run in and take down this Tesla, but will he have enough on the backside to take this base down? King is going to step up. Air Skellies. It's just the king left, and he's not at enough health. I think this is going to get really close, but I don't know if this is going to triple. That enemy king is going to step up and take down his king. It's going to be so close. Let's see. Enemy king is going to take some damage. Oh, no. Oh, no. You hate to see it. You signed into your email. It's fine. You don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand how you got locked out of your account if you haven't linked to a Supercell ID, man. I don't get it. I would just try resetting your Supercell ID password. That's probably your best bet. And if you're getting locked out for suspicious activity, then, you know, use your email. You should be able to reset it from there. Clash of Clans has a whole playlist on their YouTube channel where they talk about Supercell ID and if you get locked out of it. So close there for Clash of TVM, but they don't get it done. Just barely. 98% 2-star. Holding on to it. What's up, Kendall? How you doing? Hope all is well. Hope you're doing well. So good stuff. They hold there. They get a hold. That's what they needed. But I have a feeling if they rerun that attack and just do things a little bit differently, there's a potential to triple. For sure. So again, those bats did basically nothing for him there. I think, again, I think he wanted those E-Dragons to try and get that multi out of the way. But the bats weren't just a great use. Honestly, the bats were definitely not the best. Not the best use. It is. I'm doing good. Doing well. Doing well. We're streaming some jam-packed wars at the moment. We got a nice defense for Sjana just a second ago. A 98% 2-star. So close. That was their top 11 going against Flash Me Please. Nice. So, yeah. Close call there, but it's not going to go through for him. Alright, so looking at these stats. Let's see if I can do this. Back feud. You didn't end stream. Yeah, no. We'll be live for another hour. About another hour or so. And then I'll be hosting over to someone else who will also be streaming these same exact wars. So, if you want to keep up to date with these wars, feel free to follow, I believe, Specky. Specky's the person I'm going to be hosting over to. So we've got, again, Sjana versus Clash of TVM. They're running out of Kerala Panthers because their other clan is in the CWL at the moment. And we also have Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma. It's fun stuff. Absolutely fun stuff. We've seen some awesome triples so far, which is great. Love to see those triples going in, as well as we've seen so much variety. Fantastic. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright. What's up, Squid? Good to see you. How you doing? How's the Town Hall 2 CWL doing? Hope it's doing well. Also, for all the people on YouTube, or for any people that are watching this DVR afterwards, if you're wondering why I'm just randomly talking to people, it's because we have two active chats. We have both the YouTube and the Twitch chat live at the moment. I don't have them on this overlay mainly because they would take up a bit too much. Well, it's there. It's on the dual screen overlay. You can see it there. But it is not on the other live stream overlays. So, and typically, for the most part, the Twitch stream is a bit more active than the YouTube stream, and that's kind of just been the case since the start of time. See, the Town Hall 2 CWL was too much work. You gave up on it? Oh, no. Big ouch. But fair enough. To do 15 attacks a day, it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough, that one. All right, so let's see if we're gonna get another live going in soon, just to keep updated with the scores and the hit rates. So far, we're looking at the Sjana versus Kerala Panthers or Clash of TVM. It's looking like they're almost tied on hit rate, but Clash of TVM are slightly ahead in terms of their 11v11 percentage and 10v10 percentage. But I feel like Sjana can kind of pull through here if they just get a couple more hits in and get things done. As well as with the Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma, hit rates again are looking fairly similar here, except Perfect Wars are 2 hits ahead at 11v11, which is some exciting stuff. It's pretty awesome. We've seen a lot of variety this stream and a lot of awesome hits. We've seen a couple of devastating fails. We just watched a 98% 2-star, which is a shame, but honestly, that is a raid that they can perfect the plan just a little bit, make a few changes, and it'll really go through for them. I firmly believe that. Those bats really didn't do much for them there. So I feel like if they made a few changes there, things will work out perfectly in their favor. Let's go ahead and stick on a replay, because we're not getting it live. Let's see. Is Brett, a.k.a. OP Time Fills, in the PW lineup? He is. I believe so. We did actually watch one of his triples just a second ago. Let me go ahead and see. Not so perfect. Let's see. You said OP Time Fails. Pretty sure he's in this lineup. Pretty sure. Yeah, here he is. Right here. He just picked up a... he did pick up... You know what? We'll put on his 11v11 triple. Just for you. Here we go. It was I believe a cleanup hit. Pretty sure. If I'm correct. Let me go ahead and fix this. There we go. Put that there. So yeah, he got it done here. Brought a queen charge. Or no, it's a... he's starting with a queen walk and then going into a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. So good stuff. It was a solid hit. Man, I'm not used to doing longer streams. The past couple of days, I've just done like 2-hour streams, like 1 to 2 hour streams. Now we're going on for 3 hours. This is a big boy, going into it here. All right, let's see what he's going with. He's got that. Well, I mean, we've already seen this hit, so I'm not going to commentate too much over it. But he got it done. That queen got dangerously low here. but I think using the ability rather than a rage was a good call, especially with that Hound being in the middle. He didn't want the Queen ability to get wasted popping the Hound, which would just slow him down. And I got a bit sketchy here because the healers did not follow in with the army, but the Queen eventually, what was the word for it? She eventually dove back in to the base, allowing the healers to kind of step up and start healing the bowlers. Good use of the Warden ability there, keeping everything alive until the healers healed them up. Now that Water Wrecker was just running through, and the bats on this one were even better. It was a good use of the bats here. One of the Pekkas did bounce to the outside, so that's exactly what helped him out here. So he's able to get a bit of tankage as well as a bit more of cleanup down at the bottom, so dropping the bats. And the bats do a OP move over here, because they actually, rather than going for this Wizard Tower, you'll see what happens in a minute. I'll keep it zoomed in on that. It's a bit laggy, I'm aware. There's not much I can do about it, but we'll run through it. We'll see what happens. All right. So yeah, freezes the Wizard Tower, but all the bats kind of just yeet themselves around it. Some fun stuff there. Let's switch back to the duel because this one's lagging. There we go. We have a live going in. We've got 0 going in. 4. Oh my goodness, he's already gone in. I've completely missed a live. That's a shame, isn't it? Okay, well, let's see if this one goes through. If it does, we'll watch it back. If it doesn't, I don't think it's going to. I think he's got too much on this back end over here for these hogs to deal with. Does have 2 heals. Maybe I've spoken too soon. Actually, wait, he's got 2 heals. So if he heals over both of these Wizard Towers, he might still get this here. But I think there's a lot of defense. He's going to have to hit some nasty springs for it to be a defense here, which might happen. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's another spring. Hogs are thinning out. It's not looking too good. Going to drop that heal a bit early there, but that's a good spot for it. Hogs are moving in. Those skeletons going to start taking down those hogs. Giant bomb, they're going to eat it, but then heal straight back up. He might actually get this here. Just a few cannons left. No, he's going to get it. This is going to be a triple, isn't it? Got enough Hog Riders left. They're going to be able to take down those skeletons as well. I believe this is going to be a triple for Sjana. Another 10v10 going in. Plenty of time left. No defenses on the outside. They're going to be able to clean up this base. Good stuff by Zero Cool. We're going to go and watch this back because we did miss the beginning of it. Solid stuff there by him. Getting it done. Well done. Good stuff. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see these triples. We've seen so much variety in this war. We've seen a lot of hogs, a lot of Lalo. We did see a Queen Walk Mass Baby Dragon, which is great. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and pop out and let's watch this one again because we completely missed the live. All right, let's see what we're going with here. So he's bringing this is a Stoned Goho. Because you got Cold-Blooded, which is 1, Stoned, which is 2, and then Shattered, which is, or no, Shattered is 2, and then Stoned is 3. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, so he's starting with the Golems out front with the Wall Wrecker following closely behind a couple of bowlers to create a bit of a funnel. Here comes the King and the Queen. Moving through here. It's looking good. Drops the poison spell. Yeah, he poisoned that CC perfectly. Both those witches get caught in it. He might have even grabbed both multi-infernos here. Here comes the Rage. He's got those Valks out of that Rage. They're going to run through. He's going to be able to nab this enemy Queen possibly with the King and the Valks. So they're going to run through. King, will he grab the Queen? Yes, he pops his ability, takes her down. Yeah, this kill squad was OP. Queen's going to actually step up and grab the second multi as well. Man, the value from that kill squad was insane. I believe we saw this base get hit a little bit earlier, if I'm not mistaken. On stream, I can't exactly remember. But yeah, again, a solid hit here. Got a ton of value. Got both Infernos, the Queen, and pushed into this base. After that, we have another live going in. We did see this attack. From there, we're going to go and watch this one live. Let's see what he does here. He's bringing it's looking like another Kill Squad Hogs. We've seen a lot of Hogs from the Sjana side over here at 10v10. So he's going to start with the Baby Dragons on the left and right side over by the 9 to 6 o'clock side. Going to drop the Pekkas in to start funneling a couple of these buildings to make a tight funnel for those troops to go straight down the center. He's trying to grab the Queen and possibly an Inferno Tower from this kill squad. So let's see. Here comes the King. He's going to drop the Queen soon. As soon as this wall breaks open, he's going to get that Queen moving in. There we go. She has a chance to go up here. No, she is going to go down. That's perfect. So she's going to go straight into the base, and she's going to get pulled in by these skeletons as well as the CC troops. Going to poison the Queen and the CC. Get moving through. I'm guessing he's going to drop a Rage soon to get things moving. His King goes down. I don't know if he popped that ability. He might have missed it. I think he did. I highly doubt he missed that ability, but it didn't seem like the King did a whole lot there. Wallbreaker's going to break open that wall for the Queen. They come out of the CC. The Bowler's running through with the heal. P.E.K.K.A out in front, going to take down the enemy King. He doesn't get the Inferno, though. Oh, no, he does. The Bowlers dial back and get it. That's perfect. That's exactly what he wanted. Going to send in the Hogs. Here they go from the bottom side. We did watch. This is the raid that we watched before, where he sent the Hogs in from the top and got stalled over at this back-end Inferno Tower. We have another live going in from the Perfect War side. We're going to go ahead and pull this one up, and I'll get the dual screen going in a minute. It's looking good here. He's got those hogs coming from the bottom side. Queen stays alive with the ability, able to take down a couple defenses on top. This is looking much better than the first raid that we saw on this base that came up a bit short. So again, he's got that giant over on the Teslas there to do a bit of distracting. Giant bombs going off. He still has a single heal spell and a freeze that he's going to use in the back end. He's going to use the freeze to save the queen and keep her alive. That's an OP freeze right there. I think she's going to go down anyways, but she's going to get the cannon, which is huge. And now he's just got that final troll Tesla in the top corner to deal with. Does he have enough time to get through the rest of this base? I say yes. I think he's got plenty enough time. We'll go ahead and go back to this one in just a minute. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other screen where we have Naomi going in for Perfect Wars. He's going to be bringing looks like a P.E.K.K.A. smash, or a mass P.E.K.K.A. at Town Hall 10, which you'd love to see. He's got those, I believe it was 6 P.E.K.K.A.s moving in here with the king. He notices how open this base is, and so he's going to take advantage of that with the heroes and the P.E.K.K.A.s moving in. DG, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, gosh. Action-packed stuff here going on. He's got that record moving in, going to be able to run through. He's got a whiz in the Town Hall to take it down. Let's see what he's got moving out of this wall record. He's got some boulders with a giant. P.E.K.K.A.'s moving through here in front of the queen, doing a bit of tanking. That multi kind of eating into all of them. I will confirm, Mark did get a triple for Sjana, 10v10. Good stuff there. Queen's moving through, going to take down this Expo, as well as the second Archer Tower. Now the P.E.K.K.A.s are still moving through. The bowlers are doing a lot of work up top. Giant is doing exactly what it needs to do, which is tank. It's got a lot to deal with on the back end, though, as well as this Troll Tesla down bottom. I think this one might come up short. His troops are getting stuck on a wall here. I don't think he's got enough to get through this. Yeah, he's going to come up a bit short here. It's a solid plan, but honestly, I would switch out a few P.E.K.K.A.s for some bowlers. I think those bowlers could really do some damage for him here. I think he just got a bit unlucky on the pathing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this attack strategy is the best idea for this base, but definitely a solid effort there though. Not going to get through, though. That's going to be a defense for the CSV Gamma side. Let's go ahead and switch back to the dual screen and take a breather from those back-to-back live hits. What's up, Aaron, over on YouTube? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. So again, stats are looking okay for both sides. Let's take a look here and see how things are moving through. So currently, Sjana is a little bit behind in terms of the percentage at 11v11 and 10v10, but they have used nearly half the amount of attacks that ClashOfTVM have used, as well as if we take a look at Perfect Wars and CSV Gamma, again looking very similar, but we've got CSV Gamma a bit ahead on the hit rate percentage at 10v10. However, Perfect Wars are currently ahead at the 11v11 percentage of in terms of hit rates. So it's looking good. It's looking tied. Definitely some action-packed wars, for sure. That's my favorite part, honestly, about these NDL wars, is that you're going to see a lot of action basically at each respective town hall. So you're going to see a lot of 10v10, you're going to see a lot of 11v11. You're not going to see a whole lot of dips going on, as well as the streams actually get a bit more exciting as well, because you can see town hall 10 through 12 content, or town hall 12 through 10 attacks. Because typically with the CWL format, which is a dip war, you're going to see the 10s move in first. You're going to then see the 11s and then the 12s. You're not going to see them go out of order most times, just because they need to make sure that they get the maximum amount of stars that they can get from these wars. So typically you're going to have your 10s go in, and if you have extra 10 attacks, then you'll probably go in and if you have extra 10 attacks, you'll probably go into the 11s or the 10 or the 12s and do some hit ups and possibly do some scouts. So we have another live. We're not getting a break here. Goodness. We have Rampage going in again at 11v11. He's bringing a bit of a Queen Charge Hogs raid. Let's see. Wrong channel. I was looking for COC gameplay, not Albert Einstein talk. What's up, Typical? Good to see you. We have got some action-packed wars going on. Some of the best clans in the world going at it today. So let's see. Let's switch over to the main screen here. We have Rampage from Sjana going in for an 11v11. He's got that singular golem, which is we said was a, what was that? A cold-blooded Goho here. But he's also got a Queen Charge, so he's got that golem to do a bit of tanking for the Queen here with those Teslas. This isn't a fresh hit, so he knows that this base has already been scouted, so he knows where a lot of traps are. Wallwrecker's breaking through. His Queen's going to be able to nab his Eagle here, which is perfect. Here comes the Warden to support the heroes. He's going to want a whole lot out of these heroes. That is for sure. Let me go ahead and look at the actual screen rather than at the table. He's got that poison on the CC, gonna rage. He's moving through here. Warden ability to clip the bowlers. He's getting a lot of value here. I think he's gonna have to get a lot more though if he really wants to see these hogs go through and clean up this base. He hasn't grabbed any of the Infernos yet, but I don't even know if he wanted to do that. Where is the Queen? I can't even see her. She's somewhere in the mix. I believe the Warden has died off. No, the Warden's still there. They're just kind of like stuck in each other. There we go. The Queen's going to retarget and go around. She might actually grab this multi. Oh my goodness. The value from this kill squad. Honestly, this is looking really strong. I think he has a really high potential to triple here. Grab the back end multi, took it down. He's got that tornado trap on the bottom side. Nothing to worry about. He's going to be able to heal through it just fine. Got the wizard already helping with the cleanup on the town hall. Running through, the Queen stays alive. Or no, the Queen goes down. The Warden stays alive. He's going to be picking off a few buildings, but eventually he will go down. What needs to happen is these healers need to go off and target these Hog Riders because he has no more heal spells left. Only a few Hog Riders. The Warden's going to come in and start supporting the Hog Riders as well. It might come up a bit short here. He's got that. He's got the giant bomb going off. The healers need to switch. They're not going to. This is looking really close, but I don't know if he's going to have enough here on the back end to take this down. That Tesla might stay up here. Sjana might be cut. Oh, it's so close. His Warden is still alive, so he has a chance of his Warden picking off this Tesla. It's so close, but he might actually get it here. I think he has enough to take down this base. He's definitely got enough. This is going to be a triple. He's got enough time as well. That is incredible. Man, lost all of his hogs, but still manages to pick up the triple for Sjana. That's going to bump their 11v11 hit rate up once more. Going to slowly creep up towards Clash of TVMs. Fantastic hit there. Definitely a good... He played it close. Definitely a little close for comfort, but he was calm. He was collected. Picking up a triple for Clash of TVM. That's some solid stuff there. Or not Clash of TVM, for Sjana. He's picking up a triple for Sjana. Good stuff there. Getting it done. Let's see, Aaron, if you want to join the clan, or my clans, I've got one. That's Warbusters, where I run my mini accounts, as well as I'm currently running my Max Town Hall 12 in King Jeffrey. So if you have a Max Town Hall 12 and you're looking for a Max Town Hall 12 clan, that's the one to go to. Beautiful, beautiful hit there by Sjana, bumping up their 11v11 hit rate. You'll love to see it. Some beautiful stuff. Let's see. Stop talking, mate. My brain is being overloaded with facts. Typical, we love talking about these awesome action-packed attacks here and breaking down the science behind the raids. Because what a lot of people don't understand about Clash is that it's actually a lot more complex than you would imagine. If you play casually or you're just kind of in casual wars and things like that, typically raids are very straightforward. They're very simple. You can usually run one raid, one attack strategy, and it'll go through just fine. However, when you're running with two of the top clans, or when you're running with top clans in these leagues, we have the WCL League and the NDL League, it gets a bit crazy. You got some awesome wars going on and some awesome hits that go in, and you really get to see some awesome attacks. Spam? Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I want to watch this Queen Charge Baby Dragons again, but you failed science. Well, don't worry. You won't fail science with us here. We're gonna break it down for you. So I do want to watch this Queen Charge Baby Dragons, and I believe it went in. Was it Mare that got the triple with the Queen Charge Baby Dragon? No. Who got the Queen Charge Baby Dragon? I know it was a Sjana hit. That much I know for sure. Was it SJ that got it? It might have been SJ. Nope. Does anyone know who got the Queen Charge Baby Dragon triple? I know it was Sjana, but I don't know who. It might be Mark. Mark might have been the one who done it. Right? No? Maybe his first hit? I have no idea. You're playing an NDL? Lalo is dominant? Yeah, exactly. Lalo is pretty strong. It's probably one of the strongest in the game. Was it this one? Which base was... Yeah, here it is. Okay, here's the hit. I want to put this one on just because, I mean, it was incredible. This is my favorite attack at Tunnel 10. I mean, maybe not my favorite in general, but my favorite to watch at least, just because it's so difficult to execute because you have to get so much value out of this queen. Ah, man, it's fun stuff. It's popping off. You'll love to see it. Okay, hold on. This music is dying on me now. Let me get some, actually. There we go. Got some action-packed music going on. This is all copyright-free music as well, which is great. I love to see that. It is definitely helpful. That is for sure. All right. Let's see if I've got everything going right. There we go. Cool. Perfect. So yeah, they got this Queen Charge. They originally messed up this hit actually because their Queen died off fairly early because they missed a rage spell, but came back in right afterwards with the same exact plan, the same exact army, and executed this attack perfectly and got it done. The plan was solid. Got it done. It was definitely the right plan for this base, for sure. Ah, love seeing the variety, honestly, between these clans, between the attacks. It's probably the best part about streaming these wars and watching them is that you can learn a lot in combination with being just so entertained because the variety is always there. We've seen a lot of Hogs, we've seen a lot of Lalo, and we've seen this. Really, this is probably one of the most unique attacks we've seen all stream long. That is for sure. Let's see. I don't know how you plan so much on one attack. For me, it takes like 5 minutes at max to think of a plan. Yeah, no, I don't take very long to plan. Typically, planning hits don't take as long as people think. Sometimes people take hours planning, and that's mainly because they try and make a plan that it's not like they stick with one plan and they tweak it, and then they keep going. It's more of they run through all of the different plans that they could do and look for the one that has the least amount of kinks and is the most likely to go through and triple. Obviously, I think the game is at a point right now where unless you build your base specifically to defend a specific attack, any attack can take down any base. That's just my general thinking of things. I could be wrong. So really, it's all about finding the attack that will take down the base the easiest or the most effective. And so that's why attacks can sometimes take hours of planning. Typically, if you have one attack and you know, okay, I want to queen charge Lalo this base, or I want to queen charge Hogs this base, or I want to queen charge Baby Dragons this base, you're going to have that plan in your mind, and you're going to be able to sketch out exactly what you want to do well within 20 minutes. I don't think it'll take longer than 20 minutes to really sketch it out. That's why I try and bait attackers and build traps versus it. Yeah, exactly. We saw in the World Championships, EVE Original, when they were going in against their first war, I believe it was against... Who was it against? Who were they going up against before the finals? It was Team Queso. Team Queso. They didn't get a triple in because it was a damage CC rather than being a defensive CC. EVE Original thought that it was going to be a Lava Hound inside of that CC, but because there was a dragon, completely messed up the raid. It would have been a triple if it was a Lava Hound. So it's just little things like that that attackers have to take into consideration. You know, that's a big important thing. That they have to consider. Another thing that's super key, especially with base designs that you'll typically see, if the clan castle is right next to the town hall, at least with Town Hall 12 base designing, more times than not, it's going to be what's called a defensive CC. And so what that defensive CC is meant to do is slow down your attack. It's not meant to do any damage. It's not meant to really, you know, throw things off. Its sole purpose is just to make the attack run out of time. That's the whole point. Now, when you have a damage CC, you're typically going to see the clan castle away from the town hall in a more like isolated area, and that's going to contain troops that will pick off hog riders, pick off miners, pick off a Lalo, things like that. That's really what attackers are looking for. So sometimes what base builders are doing is rather than sticking a defensive CC inside of, you know, a base that has the CC right next to the town hall, they're going to stick a dragon in there so that way they can potentially mess up a hog raid. Because if you know that there's a Lava Hound in the CC, more times than not, especially at Town Hall 10, you're just going to leave it in there. Or you're just not going to take it down. You're going to let it fly around the base and do nothing rather than actually taking it down. So, but if the attacker's completely caught off guard and it's not a Lava Hound, then they're in trouble because they have no way to deal with the enemy CC. That's the big key. So there's a lot that goes into it. For sure. And that's really where you see the skill aspects come into the game. And it's really manipulating attackers to hit your base in a specific way that then causes them to fail. Because every single failed hit is important. Because one failed hit is one step closer to winning the war. Whether that be on defense or offense. Because if you spend 6 of your Town Hall 10 hits clearing one base, you're obviously going to be lacking at other bases, and you have to be near perfect on the other bases in order to get the maximum amount of stars. So really, it's like biggest thing that, you know, at least I personally think of is that I don't think one attack loses a war. I think genuinely, I believe that an entire clan is what loses a war. It's not just one attack. You'll notice in some of these wars that happen where it's like, you know, you've got like a 45v45 and it comes down to the wire and there's one attack left and it's just a, you know, a Town Hall 12 that has to be cleared. I don't think it boils down to just, oh, he messed with the hit, it's all his fault, that's why we lost the war. I think it's mainly because, I don't know, I think it's just because if he would have gotten more scouts or someone else would have done well, got to keep up the momentum and tripling. Exactly, that's true. You're going to jump off this window, my brain can't handle this smartness. Yeah, some top level gameplay for you here. This is, welcome to the world of professional Clash and competitive Clash, because this is where it's at. If you're looking for the next step in your gameplay and how to get better, and how to honestly, at least for me, enjoy the game more, this is the step that you have to take. You have to break into that competitive field, because that's really where you start to see some superiority in attacks. Okay, I've just noticed now the music has peaked because this song is louder than the other ones. There we go. Man, it's fun. It's fun stuff. Goodness. But we're looking good. Let's see if we can put on a replay. We'll put on a NDL replay. Let's see if we can put on a triple. Or we'll put on a 12v12 or an 11v11 triple for the NDL war. Have we watched this triple? We've watched this triple like 8 times on the stream. Okay, we're gonna go for a different one. Just because we've seen this one so much, we're gonna switch to a different one here. We'll switch to the 10v10. Mass Minor, they know it. Did they hit it with a Mass Minor? They did. Ah, we haven't seen this one yet. Okay, let's watch this one. They're going in with a Mass Minor raid. Yeah, so they're just gonna Mass Minor the entire side of the base. Let's watch it. I apologize if it lags a bit. There's not really much I can do about it. That's just my air server kind of tanking on me just a tad bit. You're about to be at Town Hall 10. Just got my heroes. Nice. That sounds awesome, man. Fun stuff. Honestly, if you're looking to join a bit of... I mean, if you want to get involved in this kind of action, obviously I would highly recommend it. It's tons of fun. The top level gameplay of Clash. This is like the top level. It doesn't get better than this. You're going up against some of the toughest clans in the game, and this is really where you start to see where clans have specific skill levels. It's like which clan is really superior, which one has the better 10s, better 11s, better 12s, so on and so forth. So it's really the best action. But if you're looking for a more laid-back clan that's still positive, super strong, still knows how to attack well, I highly recommend looking into Warbusters, which you can actually look into here. I'll go ahead and post that. That's my little clan where I keep my minis. We've got a lot of strong attackers in there who know how to hit well, as we run simple, very small breakdowns. We're very laid back. All we ask is that you use your attacks and you just help donate. Use your attacks more and help donate. So very simple stuff. Man, this air server is really letting me down today. It's a good thing I'm not doing a dual stream on Sunday. Which, by the way, to mention that, I just want to shoot that out there really quickly. On Sunday, we will be streaming the WCL Elite quarterfinals. We have Balkan Legend versus Top of Sri Lanka. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be streaming from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. GMT on December 8th. Super excited for that. Super stoked. I hope to see you guys there as well. Wrong screen. There we go. So yeah, that was magic getting it done for Perfect Wars. Helping them out. Trainwreck COC. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. It's much appreciated. Every new follow, every like, every sub, everything helps the stream, gets more exposure, so that way more people can watch these wars. And that's the big key behind streaming them. The whole point of streaming these wars is so that way more people can watch some top level Clash. The big purpose behind it. Whew, man. We've got about another 30 minutes of action before I go ahead and host over to Specky, who will be going live shortly. Some awesome stuff. Honestly, just some awesome stuff. Okay, let me make sure that I've got everything working okay. I do this every like 15 minutes or so where I just make sure that like nothing's dying on me and we're doing okay. Things are sounding okay. Alright. Perfect. Cool. Awesome stuff. So I'm curious, out of anyone in the chat, if you feel like dropping an opinion about the Town Hall 13 update, personally, how impactful do you think the new hero is going to be? Do you think it's going to be overpowered? Do you think it's going to be strong? Do you think it's going to be, you know, kind of underpowered? Personally, I see it being used the most in funneling hogs or loons. I see myself possibly using it with maybe a queen charge hogs, and rather than using it, rather than like charging it in with the queen, I see myself possibly using it to, you know, take down some defenses around where the hogs will be pathing. The ability is OP, it is. It really is. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, no cleanup needed, exactly. I don't think we shouldn't see as many time fails at Town Hall 13, I think. I think it'll be cool. Let's see. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, I'm so sorry, Typical. I missed your chat. Let's see. These heroes are basically like a math class, and you're just thinking of money, and then you wake up to see the teacher passing the test. One of my clan leaders said it was overpowered. I think so as well, but remember, a lot of the dev footage that we've seen, the dev build footage... Oh, we've got a live going in. What am I doing? What am I doing? A lot of the dev footage that we've seen... Is it witches? Ah. I'm gonna call you Cuck, because I don't know what... I'm gonna call you K. We're gonna call you K. K, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you. Using the mass witches. It's a frozen witch attack strategy at Town Hall 10, which is arguably one of the stronger attack strategies at Town Hall 10. Let's go and switch over to the right screen here. There we go. What a shame. You hate to see it. We'll watch it anyways just because it's a live hit, but I'm disappointed. I am very disappointed. Typically you don't see witches, but I guess today we are. I don't know what he's planning on doing with these back-end Infernos at all. He's just kind of YOLOing this one. But yeah, I think the new hero against an actual... No, we can't say that. No, we can't say that. We can't say that. We're live on Twitch. We can't say that. We can't say that, typically. We're just not going to say that. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to freeze these multis. I don't know what his plan was here. I think this is just a YOLO. He might still get it. If he still gets this, I'm going to be really disappointed. So, Sjana, you're better than this. Your 10s are better than this. I mean, now let's be honest here, okay? What triples? So nothing against K here. He's getting it done for Sjana. They need the results. They're gonna do what they can to get triples here. I don't know if he's gonna pull through with this. He still has the queen ability, but this witch down at the bottom might go down. Just barely hanging on. Doesn't take down the wizard tower, and the queen goes down. I think he missed the ability. Did he miss the queen ability? This might not go through. I don't think this is going to go through. I think he's got too much base left for this to kind of go through. So it's good to see that Frozen Witch isn't crazy OP. Missed ability and swag to freeze. Yeah, messed that up. How could he disappoint us like this? I know. Not only do you use witches, but you don't triple. It's rough. It's rough. Me forgetting to turn off notifications like a moron, but it's fine. Hate to see it, but it happens. Might have been a triple otherwise. I think so as well. That queen ability would have been able to tear through those defenses and get it done. It's a shame. You hate to see it. But it really be like that. Apologize for the notifications popping off. I just seem to have turned them off. Or, a disappointment to this country. Oh gosh. I seem to have not turned them off. Let's get these stats updated there. Alright, so we haven't seen a whole lot of action for Perfect Wars yet. We've seen a lot of Sjana action. They're starting to move in here. That's because it's about midday over... I believe they're an international clan, to be honest. I think so. Pretty sure. A disappointment to this country. Yeah. It's definitely a shame. I think if he would have tripled, it would have been acceptable, but... it's ouch. That's a big ouch to miss that triple there. But, you know, it is what it is. It happens. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back up to the top. We'll put on a replay. Let's see. We'll put on a Perfect Wars replay, actually, because there are a lot of replays that we did not watch. Here's our number 25 getting it done. Is it going to actually lag for me, or is it going to work? There we go. Let's see. We've got... it's witches again. I can't put on witches. I can't put on a replay of witches. That'd be a shame. It's literally just a bunch of spam. But unless someone asks me to, then I will. But is he using witches on both hits? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, man. I mean, do it triples, but don't tell me this is witches again. Okay. Alright, we got a Sui Hog. We might have actually watched this one on stream, but we'll go ahead and play it again. We'll put it on just to keep the gameplay flowing through. Again, if you guys want to see any specific hits from either side, please let me know. I'm allowed to show both defenses and offenses from both the clans that I'm streaming from. So no worries there at all. So, yeah, if you have any attacks that you'd like to see, please feel free to let me know in the chat. You know how it is. Fun stuff. Alright, King Jeffrey. Wait a minute. Okay. I remember when I was about to 3-star at Tunnel 10, but I used my queen ability way too early by accident. She was at full health when I used the ability. Yeah, that's definitely happened to me in the past as well. It's not fun, but it happens. I think because of that I failed. Yep, it's slight little things like that that can completely end a raid, which is a shame, but, you know. It is what it is. You just have to be... It just really shows the skill involved in this game. There is a couple of stuff that's, like, you know, a bit iffy, but... I mean, for the most part, there is a lot of skill involved. I was talking with this one guy yesterday in the Clash of Clans ESL live stream, and he was talking about how Clash shouldn't be an esport, mainly because the community wasn't big enough for it, and like the top players, there weren't as many. And I was like, you do realize, like, there's over 10,000 people watching this live stream, right? I was like, community's there. It's there, definitely. Shard, my man, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. We're just watching some NDL and some WCL action. Some fun stuff. We got the WCL quarterfinals with, we have Sjana versus Clash of TMV. Or TVM, not TMV. TVM versus Sjana. fun stuff there. And then we have the NDL Welter division. We have Perfect Wars versus CSV again. Some fun stuff. Super fun stuff. Cool to see it. You'll love to see it. So yeah, this is a Queen Charge Hogs. We have Gladiator getting it done. Or not a Queen Charge Hogs, a Sui Hogs. Gladiator getting it done at 10v10. Very, very solid stuff there. Just kind of filling the gap between live hits by watching some replays. That's the main goal here. Both these breakdowns are 30v30. No, one is 30v30. The Sjana versus ClashOfTVM is 30v30, and then this one is, I believe, a 25v25, if I'm correct. Should be. Let's double check that. Let's go ahead and double check here. Yes, it's a 25v25. So 2 full wars here, which is awesome. So your clan leader hit Legends like a few days ago, and he's showing off. Really? That's always fun. Honestly, hitting Legends isn't that difficult. I mean, just do your attack. Just attack. Staying in Legends isn't hard. You just have to not be awful, and you're usually okay. Every time he does it, I warn him to spam his Discord. Oh gosh. Honestly, humility goes a long way, especially when playing Clash, when streaming. I think that in life, humility goes a very long way. Obviously, know where your skills are and know where your strengths are. Don't undercut yourself. Like me personally, I think I'm a decent streamer. I think I'm a half-decent streamer. I think I know what I'm doing to an extent. But obviously, you know, don't run around and be like, oh, I'm the best streamer ever. You know, I got all this stuff going on, things like that. So typically it's like, if you reach an achievement, it's always best to acknowledge you've reached that achievement, but then to rub it in is always it leaves a sour taste in my mouth, at least, whenever I'm discussing with people and they're rubbing in something. Now, granted, if it's like a quick thing, it's like, hey, you know, I got this crazy triple in Legends and it was amazing. Like, look at this attack. Like, okay, cool. But it's like, yeah, I'm in Legends. I'm better than all of you. I'm a max 12. Yeah, you know, it's like, really? Why are you here, dude? What's the point? All right. So we're looking at a bit of a standstill as both clans are planning for their next attack. Who will go in next? You know what? Call it in the chat. Who do you think is going to go in next? Tell me which clan's going to attack next and at what town hall. Let's see if we can get some predictions here. I'm down for some predictions. So you can think going. Do you like Terraria? I honestly have never played it. I scratched that. I've played it once, several years ago. Perfect War is going to hit 10v10. All right, Squid. I'm holding you to that one. Let's see if you're right. Perfect Wars have been a bit quiet. Their last attack was how far away? It was over 25 minutes ago. The last attack in this war, whereas this one, last attack was 5 minutes ago. When I get an achievement, yeah. If you like Minecraft, you'll probably like Terraria. Yeah, I enjoy Minecraft. Minecraft's fun. Me and my missus recently got a server, and so we've just been playing on that. Honestly, I recommend it. If you're in a long distance relationship, get a Minecraft server. It's great. All right. But yeah, if you like Minecraft, you'll probably like Terraria. Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's a fun game. I've just never personally tried it. That's the big thing. And honestly, like, I would, but okay. But yeah, I'm a bit indifferent to it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's like I'm in the middle. It's like it's cool. I can acknowledge that it's cool. I've seen some people play it though, and I definitely understand the appeal to it. And I think it's cool. I think it's a cool game, for sure. Side note, complete different side note. Did anyone see the YouTube rewind for 2019? I was a bit. It's basically like an over-glorified compilation video, which was kind of disappointing. And how many dislikes is it on now? It was on like 3.8 million dislikes before. So how bad is it? I can only imagine it's bad. I mean, one thing that I guess was nice is that they acknowledged that they did bad last year. But one thing that was kind of annoying is they said, in 2018, we made something you didn't like. Like they're implying that it's like, oh, it wasn't just a bad video, it's just people didn't like it. I was like, no, it was a bad video. It made no sense. Like, that's the big key. So I'm looking forward to when someone actually releases a good YouTube Rewind 2019. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, YouTube Rewind 2018 it's the most disliked video on YouTube right now. But do YouTube care? No, because the CPM on it is massive. So they're getting their money out of it. They don't care. But they basically just made a massive compilation video, which good on YouTube. They did a good approach. Ah, here it is. We have Sjana going in, 0, going in for a 10v10. Let's see it. Did it beat Friday? Yeah, it did. Let's see what they're going with here. We have 0 going in for Sjana here. He's bringing a bit of a, this looks like another Kill Squad Goho. We've seen a lot of Kill Squad Goho from Sjana here, which is some good stuff. And so starting with the King and the Queen, or starting with a couple of troops on the outside, the Golems, and the Wizards to help funnel, pushing in all of the troops at the 12, or at the 6 o'clock side, opposite the 12. And now he's going to be luring the CC out, which is a Valk, Ice Golem, Baby Dragon. They're going to be able to take down some stuff. Poison just barely grabbing everything. Heroes are splitting, so they might not go inside here. That's not what he wants. I don't think his Queen is going to be able to get baited inside unless that Baby Dragon somehow baits her in. It's not going to. This is already not looking too good. A lot of his... Oh, the Queen moves inside because the Ice Golem. That's perfect. Ah, she gets frozen. No. She got frozen. The Valks, they're going to do nothing for him here. This is not a good start at all for him here, and I think he knows that. Queen's going to move up anyways. He needs to grab that enemy Queen if he wants a chance at a triple here. Let's see what he can do. He's got the King moving around the outside, doing a bit more funneling and grabbing a bit more percentage. Going to have to pop the Queen ability. He does get the Queen. I'm interested to see where the Hogs... Okay, the Hogs are coming in from the bottom side over here by the... This is about, what 4 o'clock-ish? Here goes the first heal. He still has 4 more left to go, but that Inferno Tower being alive is going to make things a lot more difficult, especially in terms of pathing. Not only in terms of the defense and the fact that it's still alive, but also the pathing. Going to bowler skip. Ah, he misses the Archer Tower. No, I think he wanted to try and grab the Archer Tower there. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Here comes some additional Hogs up on the top. Try and take down that mortar to keep everything in the middle. To take down that multi. He still has 2 heals, but I don't know if he's got enough to get through. Let's see what happens here. Skelly's going down. He's going to drop the poison to get rid of them. Straight off the bat. No worries there. Hogs are getting sprung. He still has that multi alive. He still has another heal, so he's going to have to heal through these Wizard Towers. Good placement on the heal, making sure that those Hogs will stay healed through the multi and through the Wizard Towers. Will he have enough here? We do have a live going in on Perfect War side as well. It is a, I believe it's an 11v11. It might be. We'll see. I'll keep you updated on that. I think this one is going to be, yeah, this one's going to be a defense. We do have an 11v11 going in on the Perfect Wars side. We have Beast going in for Perfect Wars. He's starting with a, looks like it was a Electrum. It looks like this is a replication of a previous attack that's going on. It's looking strong here with only 1 haste spell and this much base left. 2 air defenses. Kind of coming up short here. Let's see what can happen here. He's got that E-Dragon down at the bottom doing some help with some, I guess he's just doing some cleanup, really. That Lava Hound is out in front, but it's going to eventually go down. He still has a haste. Lots of balloons alive. Oh, he has the Warden ability as well. Yeah, no, with that Warden ability still being alive, I think he's going to be able to get this one here. Pretty sure. Warden ability is going to get popped. Running through the defense. Yeah, there's no more splash. Hound is off on the outside. I don't think these pups are going to be able to pop it. Yeah, no. Will he get through this Tesla? I think so. I think this is triple. Pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure. He might run into a time issue. Lava Hound is getting lured across the map. He's trying to get it out of the way. All the minions are going to switch to it. He's got 25 seconds left. I think he's got enough time. I personally think he's going to get this here. Yeah, no, he's got this. No worries. No dramas at all. That's going to be a 11v11 triple for Perfect Wars, putting them even further ahead of CSV Gamma at their 11v11 game. My goodness, what a hit. That was beautiful. Well done. We're going to watch that one back because we did tune into that one basically halfway through it. And to confirm, the hit by 0, 10v10 for Sjana did not go through for Perfect Wars. We do have another live going in for, this is a live for Clash of TVM. Let's see what they can do here. They're going 10v10. We've got a bit of a Kill Squad Hogs here moving in. He's got a Dragon CC. Not going to do a whole lot to him. He's going to pop the King ability a bit early there. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to save it for when he got to the core. So Queen's moving through. She's a bit behind. He wants that Queen to step up to try and help with the enemy Queen there. Hasn't used the Rage on the Kill Squad. He's waiting for that CC or the Wall Record to pop. I don't know if he's going to use a heal for it as well. Here goes the Rage. Queen ability having to get popped because she's taking damage. Here come the Valks out of the CC. There were no bowlers. A lot of giant bombs going off. Can this Queen get this multi? That's the question. I don't think she's going to be able to. Just barely going to miss it there, which is not ideal. Got the Hogs coming in from about the 9 o'clock side. I think this one's going to come a bit short. I don't know if he's going to be able to get this one through. All right, mate, I'm going to go. Have a good one, man. Hope all goes well with you. Count, what's up? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you slept well. Let's see what we're running with here. Heals going down. Healing up all of these defenses. Good stuff. Or healing the defense. Healing the hogs through the defenses. I think he's getting thinned out here. With that Inferno staying alive, I don't know if he's got enough hogs to take it through. He does have another heal. So he does have a chance. He's got the cleanup down on the buildings down here. He's got those goblins, but that mortar's going to shred through them. Not going to be able to do much. Another heal's going down. These hogs are in a path completely out of the Inferno. I think he might just barely get short here. Yeah, definitely. With those hogs getting sprung, it's going to be a defense. There's no way he's going to be able to get through this one. Solid try there. Definitely a good effort. He almost got through. It was very close, but just no cigar there. Just didn't get through with the hogs. His kill squad value was not strong enough for his main hog army. So let's go and watch this attack back. It was an Electron. I do want to see how this goes through. So he's dropping the loons to start, and here comes the battle blip. I can't even remember the name. Over the Eagle and the Queen. So he's going to poison the Queen to keep that damage off. Seeking Air Mine's going to pop. He's going to drop everything down. He's going to clone the loons. E-Dragon's going to be able to run through, grab the Queen and the Eagle. That's definitely some good value there. I apologize for the laggy footage. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. It's just simply Air Server not cooperating with me. That E-Dragon stays up decently long as well. And so as we saw here, he's going to move through, take down these defenses. Awesome stuff here. Grand Warden sniping that E-Dragon, but eventually it's going to get out of range, which is exactly what he needed. And now he starts the Lalo from, I believe, this bottom side over here. Let's see what happens. Let's pay attention and see if there's any lives that pop off. Okay, let's see. Where does he start? Okay, he's got his heroes up here to make the funnel a bit more narrow. Possibly have his Queen to go up. His Queen can technically snipe 2 of those air defenses. So I see what he's going for. I see his plan. But I don't think the Queen's going to go up, is she? He's got to funnel that army camp somehow. We'll see that. E-Dragon is still going strong down the bottom. This does triple. We know that. We know that for sure. His Queen's going to go up to the top. Not what he wanted. Interesting. Let's see what he does here. He's going to pop the Queen ability. Going to lure the Hound. Not what he wanted, but it happens. And not get the air defense. Interesting. So this Sui did not go his way, but he still gets it. That's fantastic. Okay, let's go and watch this. So he's got those loons hasted down on the bottom to keep everything moving together. Going to go through that ground expo. No problems. Not even shooting at anything. No worries. They're going to heal through this first Inferno, which might be a smart move. Hasn't dropped the Warden. Drops it a bit later, which might be a good approach there. So that way he can use the Warden to kind of basically tome through this back-end multi, which doesn't even need to do. Because he can basically just shred through it with a freeze. Going to clear through it. Awesome stuff. Beautiful. You tried, Emperor CC. You tried. Not going to catch me with that one. So he's got all those loons moving through. Good stuff. And then he's just able to kind of tome through this back end with a haste. Yeah, good try, Emperor, but not gonna happen. If you're gonna hop in stream to just troll, I recommend you get out. So far, okay, my track record on being able to like pinpoint those things before I read it has been pretty good, and I'm hoping to go strong. We'll see what happens though. So yeah, solid triple by Perfect Wars getting it done. That's gonna bump their 11v11 percentage up a bit more than CSV Gamma here. CSV Gamma really need to pull in some 11v11s. They're currently 0-4 in comparison to Perfect Wars 3 out of 6. So they're currently looking at a 30% or a gosh, I'm stupid, 50% hit rate. Goodness, I'm starting to go down. Have a nice stream. Yeah, no worries, Emperor. No worries. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Don't get me wrong. I can appreciate me a good joke, but when the world is as PC as it is nowadays, especially on Twitch, you gotta watch yourself sometimes. You know how it is. You know how it is. What am I doing? Open a clan chat. My bad. Hold on. Let me do this really quickly. I'll clear the clan chat for all the OCD people out there. I meant to get rid of the screen beforehand, but forgot to. So don't worry about it. It's fine. Nobody saw anything. It's okay. But yeah, so far these wars have both been super action-packed. It's been great. It's been honestly a super fun time streaming both of them. I want to first thank... I can't speak. Goodness. I'm dying down here. I'm starting to weigh down. It's been 3 hours. I personally want to thank Specky for getting me involved with both of these wars. If it wasn't for him reaching out, I don't think I would have been involved in either of them. And I also want to thank both of the clans for allowing me to join to stream both of these awesome wars. Obviously, I have my biases, but remember, I remain unbiased as a streamer. I can't be biased, even though I'm currently Team Sjana and Team Perfect Wars. But we won't talk about it. It's fine. We won't talk about that. We're going to simply talk about the fact that there are some awesome wars going on, and we've seen some awesome hits so far. So, I'm going to guess, just to throw it out there, I'm going to guess that I would assume that Sjana is probably going to go back in with another hit. Sjana have started to kind of pop off as the stream has gone on. They didn't really have a whole lot of hits in until the stream went live, which is, I don't know if that's intentional. I can imagine it's not. I can imagine they don't care about the stream. They're focused on the wars. But yeah, definitely super awesome to see. So we've seen a lot of 10v10 and 11v11 action so far on the stream. We haven't really seen any 12v12. We did watch a replay, and we have seen that they've had three 12v12 hits go in so far, but so far they have only connected with one. So I don't think we're going to see any 12v12 hits during this stream. We might get a surprise, because we do currently have a claim and a message on the number one. Okay, we've got a live hit. We've got an 11v11 coming from Not So Perfect on the Perfect Wars side. Let's go and jump into this one here. Let's see what he's running with. He's running with it looks like a P.E.K.K.A Smash with a bit of a Queen Walk variant. So he's going to start with the Queen up at the top side around 1 o'clock. He wants her to funnel, I'm guessing, a bit down. He's got, yeah, he doesn't have a wall record to push through. He's got jump spells because the Town Hall is in a bit of an odd spot there. He's got the King coming in on the right side there to help with the funnel. Air server's dying on me, which you hate to see, but it's got to deal with it. Come on, air server. It's really dying for me on this hit. We'll come back and watch this hit later if it keeps lagging like this. So let's see. It's pretty good. Queen stuck in the Hound. Didn't want to see that. So he's going to have to tome a bit early because those healers are not moving in with the main army. Bowlers are going to walk. It's not going his way so far. Definitely not. And his troops are in the wrong spot. There we go. They finally jumped the wall. Queen takes down the Hound. So she's going to move through. Hopefully those healers will eventually switch to the P.E.K.K.A s. They're going to charge straight into air defenses. It's not going his way at all. And I think he knows that. Definitely unfortunate here. I don't think this one's going to go through with all those bowlers bouncing to the outside and those healers being late. Especially all of them charging into an air defense. It's not ideal. Yeah, I don't think this one is going to go through. Those bowlers are getting locked onto by the Eagle. Going to freeze the multi. Got the loons going through, all of them path away from it. Yeah, no, too many things have gone wrong for him here. I think this is going to be a defense. I don't think he's got enough to really get through the back end of this base. I say that now, but could I be speaking too soon? Nah, I think the Eagle's going to stay alive, which is a problem. Yeah, I think he's got a bit too much in the back end here to deal with for this to be a triple, but it was definitely a solid effort. I like the plan. The only issue there was the Hound CC coming out and stalling the Queen, which prevented the healers from coming in and actually healing the main army, as well as all the bowlers decided to walk, which, again, is obviously not ideal. So I think this is a base building win, to be honest. That's probably his best approach. I like the plan, other than the charging straight into the CC. Honestly, that Hound ideally should have locked onto the main army, but ended up locking onto the the Queen instead, which obviously the Queen's just going to be able to pop it, and then the pups go everywhere, which is not what he wants to see. Definitely a shame, but it happens. It is what it is. Solid effort. Nice try. I think if they rerun that plan, but just get this Hound out of the way of the Queen, so that way the Queen can kind of pull in and get the healers into the main army, I think it'd be a bit better of a raid and a bit better of a result. So let's go ahead and hop out here and go back to the dual stream. All right. There we go. So again, let's do a bit of a stats update. Let's go ahead and look through things. So right now, I believe there's some updates that have to happen. But if we look at the Sjana versus ClashOfTVM war, we're looking at currently very similar 10v10 hit rate with ClashOfTVM being slightly ahead, just a tad bit, as well as we're looking at Sjana being a bit better on their 11v11 hit rate, 2 out of 4. That's 50%. So definitely super strong, and we've seen no 12v12 hits yet from either side. Now looking at the Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma side.
We're gonna go in like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Or not you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right, have fun. So yeah, looking at the Perfect Wars CSV Gamma side, we're looking at a fairly similar 10v10 hit rate, but we have CSV Gamma inching slightly ahead in terms of their hit rate being at 52% over 45. Then we also have the 11v11 hit rate being in Perfect Wars' favor. Oh my. we have a 12v12 going in for perfect wars. I didn't think we'd see a 12v12 this stream, but it looks like it's going to happen. He's bringing a, looks like a Sui Lalo. Going to start with his heroes down at the bottom side of the base here, around the 3 to 6 o'clock side. Going to Sui the Queen straight into this air defense. Not messing around at all. Going to pop the ability early, and I think that was so that way she would die off quicker, so that way the enemy Hound, if it was to get pulled, would not go down. Don't know about the early Queen ability. I think he was okay with saving that one for a little bit of time. Only really got one air defense. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't a Sui Lalo. I think this is a Yolotrone. He's got the Slammer coming in. He has a clone spell with a Rage that I'm guessing he's going to use to take down the Queen and this air defense and the multi. Going to drop the clone spell down. Here comes the Loons out of the CC. E-Dragon's going to pop out as well. It's going to take down the enemy Queen as well as these air skellies. He didn't want to get stuck on those air skellies, but a lot of air skellies popping out now, which this E-Dragon will take down, which is good value for the E-Dragon. That's definitely ideal. So let's see. He's got these balloons moving in to try and take down this multi-target Inferno. Is he going to haste? He is. So here comes the haste on the multi-target Inferno. He's going all in for this base, starting at the opposite side of the Town Hall. No, it's either going to be a triple or a 1-star. He's decided that at the get-go. Here comes the Warden in with the back-end Loons. They're going to be moving through this base over on the left side. He's got those Hounds moving through as well. It's looking strong, and I like the Lalo pathing. However, that Sweeper being alive is definitely not ideal, and I think he wanted to get that down with his Electro Dragon, but it didn't happen for him. Hounds moving to the top of the base here. Not going to do a whole lot of tanking for these Loons now that they're off at the top and they've died off. Town Hall is going to pop, which is not what he wanted. He's going to have to freeze it. Oh, it's looking really close. He's got those Loons moving more towards the center there. He's going to end on the Town Hall, so he knows he has to save that Warden's ability until the Loons get to the Town Hall. Loons are getting stuck on this Air Sweeper. He's going to have to pop that Warden ability early, which I believe is going to cause these Loons to go down. He's dropped his final haste. It's so close, but I don't think he's going to get it here. I think he's going to get the Town Hall. I think he's got enough Loons to do that. Maybe not. Oh, no. Oh, Town Hall barely goes down. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Solid hit there by Proc. Getting it done. Not going to get the triple. Just barely. Barely close to that triple. But just not going to happen for him. Okay, where's the music? Why is the music cut off? There we go. But again, I think, okay, did confirm it is a Hound CC. So I think, honestly, they're going to rerun that attack. And they're going to just try and get more value with that E-Dragon. Had that E-Dragon have gotten that Air Sweeper, this would have been a completely different raid. And personally, I think this would have tripled. But he is going to get some amazing percentage at 12v12 for sure. So in the event that they don't triple this base or decide not to rerun this, which in my opinion, I think it's crazy if they decide not to, because I think this is an easy triple if they get a bit more value off of that E-Dragon from the Electron. Solid hit here, but man, just barely short of that triple. Definitely a shame. So now at this point, man, heartbreaking, but a 91% 2-star is definitely nothing to be ashamed of, as well as the plan was solid. I think definitely if that Air Sweeper was either frozen or went down, would have been a completely different raid. So solid stuff by Perfect Wars, almost getting it done there to tie up the 12v12 percentage in terms of hit rate. Oh, man, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. Oh, man. You love to see it. It's crazy stuff. I didn't think we would see a 12v12 this stream, to be honest. I thought we would just see a bunch of 11v11 and 10v10. I didn't think we'd see an early 12v12. But to be fair, with a no dip league format, 12s basically can only hit themselves. So there's no reason really to hold your 12 hits back. But yeah, for the first 12v12, it's definitely a good start, especially when looking at the percentage of these two hits in comparison with CSV Gamma. So it's definitely going to give them, I think, a bit more confidence with how well that attack has worked. And honestly, if I was them, I would rerun it. I personally would rerun that hit. Because if they just get a bit more value on that Electron, it'd work out so well for them. I think they got a bit unlucky with that because the E-Dragon was so distracted on the Air Skellies. So I think a poison on those Air Skellies would have done it. For sure. But, of course, you can say a whole bunch after the raid is over. You don't really know whether or not the raid would have gone through until you rerun it again. Good stuff. Got cut a bit short. It's a shame, but it happens. Definitely happens. Let's go ahead and show a attack from ClashOfTVM over here. Let's see if we can put on, we'll put on a 10v10. Okay, I'm lagging on Twitch. I don't know if that's me or Twitch. Good switch. Is this witches? Okay, we're not going to watch a witch raid. I'm sorry. I can't be asked to watch a witch raid. It's not going to happen. Let's watch this one. Is this a witch? Please don't be witches. Okay, it's not. We got a hog raid. We'll watch a hog raid. From we've got ClashOfTVM getting it done here. Just gonna put on some replays as we wait for the next live to come in, as well as at the moment I am currently waiting to host over to another streamer to carry out the rest of these wars. I'm not sure if he's just covering the NDL war or if he's covering both. We shall see once he goes live. So man, it has been an action-packed 3 hours for sure. That's probably the strong suit of the NDL format, is that you have the chance to see Town Halls 10 through 12 attacks throughout the stream, rather than being a dip format in which most likely at the beginning of the stream you're going to see 10v10s. Most of the time you're going to see 10v10s, maybe an odd 11v11, but a majority of the time clans are going to look to get their 10v10 hits in first, especially their 10v10 scouts if they can, and then they're going to use dip attacks with their 11s and then move their way up. We have another live. I'm guessing it's probably going to be Sjana going in. No, it's not. We've got ClashOfTVM going in for an 11v11, trying to get their 11v11 percentage even higher. Let's see what he's got here. So he's bringing a Queen Charge Lalo, looking good. So he's going to start with the Queen and the King up at the top here by 12 o'clock-ish. Going to wall break in, but messes the wall breakers up. So now he's going to have to rage wall breaker if he wants to get this wall break. He's going to drop the wall breakers in. He's not going to be able to open. Oh, no, he does. He opens the wall because it was damaged just a tad bit there. So Queen's going to actually move in here. She's going to take down the Eagle. I don't know if he wanted to wall break the second layer as well. I would argue no, because he can just basically grab a whole bunch over here. He's charging his Queen basically straight into a sweeper, which is not ideal. He's going to drop the Rage. Can that Baby Dragon get shots on that healer? It's shooting the healers, which is not ideal, but the Queen takes it down. No problem there. Poison Spell gets rid of that CC, no problem. So now he's got his Queen moving through. I need to actually look at the screen, not at the phone. There we go. So his Queen's moving through here. He's going to be able to nab that Air Sweeper, which is going to help his Lalo a whole lot. I think he wants to try and grab that enemy Queen as well. Rage is perfectly placed. He might have to burn this ability here, though. He's definitely going to have to burn this ability here. He's going to be able to take down that enemy Queen. And at this point, I think that's all the value he wanted out of his Queen Walk. I don't think he cared too much about getting her too far into the base, especially with those internal air defenses. Maybe he's going to grab an air defense and an Inferno? Can this Queen get this Inferno? She just barely misses it. That's on no health. That Inferno is on 0 health. So here comes the Slammer from the top side. Going to go ahead and start making a bit better of a funnel for these loons. Definitely a good approach there. It's a good thing that his Queen got that air defense down, or this would be completely different, I think. Alright, let's see what we're running with here. We've got this Slammer going in. It's going to be able to grab this Inferno. Hands down. Does he have loons inside of the Inferno? Or inside of the Slammer here? He does. Is he going to haste them? He's not. He doesn't haste them, and they get caught in the Tornado Trap, which is not exactly ideal. He does haste them eventually. A bit later on the haste, though. He wants to try and preserve it. Here comes another Lava Hound from the bottom side with a couple more loons to try and take down this Archer Tower over here. Where is it? There it is. He's going to heal through this back end side, which is perfect. Here come most of the loons. He still has another Rage, another haste. It's looking really strong. He has that back end air defense to handle. At the end here, he's got the air defense still alive. It's taking a bit of damage due to that Lava Hound popping. It's not a whole lot. He's got those 2 back-end Teslas. Going to freeze the air defense. I think he's got this. Yeah, this is going to be a triple. He's got so much left. He's got time. Well, time. Is time going to be an issue here? He's got 25 seconds. Oh, no. That Clan Castle being in the middle here, I don't think he's going to triple. Bros want to practice 11v11. I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to someone else. He's going to time fail that Clan Castle and Archer Pad being up in the middle. Is going to save Sjana from an 11v11 OP defense here, but it's not going to go through. He definitely had enough. Had he had maybe another 20 seconds, this would have been a completely different story. Solid stuff, but again, another time fail, or a single time fail for ClashOfTVM. Definitely unfortunate there, but a solid try. I think if they rerun that and just do things a bit quicker, that'd be a different story to that raid. But again, I'm sure they're already on it. I'm sure they're already working on it. So, yeah, that's going to be that. Hold on one sec. So again, a solid hit there, but just didn't go through. Just barely short of getting that triple. And again, I think it's just if he was a bit quicker on that Lalo, would have been just fine. All right. Solid stuff here. So we did actually, funny enough, we did get to see a 12v12 hit come in from Perfect Wars. We're looking at about a bit of a star deficit by Perfect Wars here, which is not ideal, especially with more attacks used. But if we take a look at the hit rate percentage, let me see if I can get some updated stats for you. Just go ahead and try and get these moving through. There we go. We should get a bit more updated stats. So taking a look at the Sjana versus Clash of TVM, we're looking at about a very similar 10v10 hit rate. Hasn't really changed since the last time we checked. Their 11v11 hit rate has also not changed a whole lot since the last time we checked. And we've seen no 12v12s from either of the clans, which is not surprising, to be honest. I can imagine they'd save their 12s for the later parts of this war. So we're looking into the second war, though, the NDL war, Perfect Wars versus CSV Gamma. We're looking at the 10v10 hit rate staying relatively the same. The 11v11 hit rate still being in Perfect War's favor for sure, with CSV Gamma being at 0 for 4 at 11v11. And so far, both clans are 0 for 4. I don't know why that's not updated. Okay, hold on a minute. That's wrong. That's incorrect. Hold on 1 second. I think... Wait a minute. No? It is registering for some reason that this is not a 12v12 triple. That's why. Hold on. You choked your CW in your CW hit? Ouch. Oh, no. That's definitely a shame. Okay, I have found an issue with my stats board. Hold on, let me fix this really quickly. That should fix it right there. No, it didn't. They don't have two. Do they have two 12v12s? Was this a 12v12? Oh, it's 5 Town Hall 12s. Oh yeah, so there were two 12v12s. We didn't even watch this one. I didn't even notice. Thought it was an 11. What am I doing? Look at me. Let's go ahead and watch this one. Let's see what he does here. Marco got a 6-pack. Was this fresh? Jeez, Marco getting it done with the miners. Let's go ahead and watch this one. We'll watch this one here. We will soon be hosting over to Specky, I believe. Let's see. Just confirming a few things really quickly. Okay, perfect. So let's watch this raid. I apologize if it's a bit laggy, but I didn't even notice there was another 12v12 that went in. I had no idea. But it turns out they've gotten 2 12v12s out of 4. They're at a 50% hit rate. That is insane at 12v12. That's definitely a huge start for them. So they've definitely got a bit of the advantage over Perfect Wars in terms of 12v12. So let's see what he did here. Queen charged straight into the dragons. Going to take them down, getting the town hall out of the way. And I can kind of see where he wants these miners to develop. Actually misses the rage with the queen originally. But healers slowly wander into it, which is perfect. That's exactly what he needed. Queen's going to just walk through. He doesn't have any plans to break her, and he just wants her to walk up, take down, and make a bit of a funnel for these miners. Yeah, there she goes. She's going to kind of charge through there. Let me confirm something's really quickly. Where are we at? Oh, awesome. Okay. So I believe a new Clash video was released. Perfect. All right, so then you got the miners up at 12 o'clock. Not surprised you got that king over on the left side of the miners to kind of keep them forced in. Queen actually breaks through a wall and takes down the enemy queen, question mark? Yeah, he's going to use the ability. Didn't even need the ability, actually. Miners take it down. Going to use the rage on the miners instead of the queen. Smart move there. That was definitely worth it. Going to use that tome over the Eagle Blast as well as both Inferno. Oh my gosh. That tome healed, basically clipped every single miner. That is incredible. Solid hit by Marco here, getting it done for CSV Gamma, the 12v12 game. 6-packing. It's a fresh 6. That's insane. That beautiful. You love to see it, man. Some incredible stuff by Marco here. That's definitely going to help them out a ton in the rest of this game. So solid stuff there. Well done. All right, let's go ahead and switch over. Now let me take a look and make sure I've got everything set up correctly. Okay, if do this. Can update? Yeah, there we go. Should update a bit. Nice hit by Marco, getting it done. 6-packing in an NDL war. What a legend. What an absolute OP legend. Honestly, you love to see it. Perfect. I believe Specky has gone live. Has he gone live? Just want to double check. All right. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and do a final stat check between both clans before we go ahead and host over to Specky here. We're going to actually raid him over on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I highly recommend you pop over to Twitch to go ahead and watch the rest of this war. It's going to be continued. I believe he's going to be streaming, yeah, he's streaming the NDL Welter War. We're not going to see any more of the CWL. I don't believe we'll see any more of the WCL War, but he is going to be streaming that NDL War. I believe he's participating in it because Perfect Wars is his clan. So again, let's go ahead and run through these stats here really quickly. So let's take a look at the Sjana versus the ClashOfTVM. So we're looking at about same percentage, or same hit rate at Town Hall 10, same hit rate at Town Hall 11, with Sjana being ahead a little bit in the 11s, ClashOfTVM being ahead in the 10s. And so far we've seen no 12v12. There's only 3 12s in this war, so I can imagine they're saving it till the end of the war. And if we take a look at the NDL war over here, we're looking at 49-51. Perfect War's a little bit behind on the 10s, however, they're looking a bit more strong at their 11v11 game. And again, CSV Gamma, Marco getting the fresh 6-pack at 12v12. Incredible. Fantastic stuff. But yeah, that is going to do it for this stream. If you guys did enjoy it, please feel free to join the Discord. Feel free to check me out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, hello there. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I do post a few things on there as well. Hold on, let me see if this will stop lagging for me. There we go. Feel free to follow me on Instagram as well, where I post some semi-daily Clash of Clans content on there. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching these awesome wars. Thank you so much for the clans for allowing me to stream them. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you all later. See ya.